This week on the program, we're talking about a real fucking stinker. It's the House on Haunted Hill remake. I'm Andrew Jupin.
You better start believing in haunted asylums or whatever, because you're in one.
Eric on Haunted Siska.
Chris Kattan.
Oh, yes. And we hate movies.
Ah!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to We Hate Movies. Thank you for tuning in. As always, that's right. Holy shit. We are talking about the House on Haunted Hill remake from 1999, directed by William Malone. You may know him better as the director also, a few years from this, of Fear.com.
Yes, you
Nice.
might know him nowadays as begging for bus change.
somewhere. But I mean, and give him, if you see him, do give him some money. I mean, he does clearly need. I was shocked. I was telling
Yeah.
you, Andrew, before
Yeah.
that because this is the one of two William Castle remakes around the same time. I was shocked that he didn't also do 13 Ghosts.
Yeah,
I think
They
this-
look the same too.
He might have been busy doing Fear.com.
That's
honestly.
possible.
feel like 13 Ghosts is the superior picture.
It is.
It is.
It would
It has the
have to
better
be.
deaths. This one has like the shittiest
Well,
deaths
there's no
imaginable.
deaths at all. That's the thing. We just wander around. Like we set up a lot of cool stuff. Like there's like it's like a Cenobite hospital we kind of set up, but it never pays off.
Wait,
Cenobite Hospital.
It sounds like you are totally erasing Ghost Blob.
Yeah,
Ghost
No.
Blob is awfully
Dude,
important.
Ghost Blob can get it. My
Dude,
God.
Do you know the thing
sexy.
with what's funny about Ghost Blob though? The
Yeah.
same year that this movie came out, the remake of The Haunting came out, which is also kind of it just
Yes.
culminates in a Ghost Blob.
Yeah, yeah,
thing.
previous episode, by the
Yes.
way.
I think I was talking about today with Chelsea. It's like episode 20 or something
Yeah.
like that. Fucking crazy.
When we were young boys.
Jan
Set
de
up-
Vance.
Cenobite Hospital. Well, we're sorry, Butterball, but the cancer treatments just aren't working. We're going to have to increase the chemo.
Now I want to go the Jean-Luc Godard route and kill myself in a pod in Switzerland.
Look, I don't know what to tell you, lady. You got to get rid of the cigarettes. If you want to get out of the hospital, you got to get rid of the cigarette. I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Look, see, there's just a bunch of compact discs all over your body, and I really don't know how to get them all out without killing you.
Okay, here's Ready to Die. That's a good one. Okay, Rid of Me. Okay, that's Steve Albini. Yeah. R.I.P. There we go. And what's this one up here? Dookie. Oh, that's a Dookie up there. Okay.
Dookie's usually in the behind.
Yeah,
Usually, but I mean, the Green Day's Dookie. I mean, it was
Right.
right at the
No, I
front,
know.
right at the top of the charts.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Classic.
I know. That was I think that was the first album I ever bought when I was a young
Oh,
boy.
dude, Jinx,
CD.
me too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah,
It took the
That's-
world by fire.
That was the first one I purchased
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Are
Whoa,
you kidding me?
wow.
sick, weird.
I had
Strawberries.
inherited a bunch of CDs, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'd had some things.
Yes.
But that was the first one I was like, I'm plunking down money.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think I had
yes.
confirmation money that I was like, this is money
Oh,
that I
wow.
actually have.
Confirmation money. When did you get confirmed?
Sinful.
And this is seventh grade.
See, well, first of all, Dookie was like 1994.
Yeah, so it was I was late to it.
Oh,
But
okay.
here's the thing, though.
I thought you skipped a few grades in the clergy there.
Dude, speaking of skipping grades, I was not confirmed until the 11th grade. I
Oh,
was a
geez.
junior in high school. They did my confirmation.
They were still worried about
Still
the
needs
demons.
work.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is a oh
yeah,
my god.
I couldn't go through with the rest of the class.
So what is the? I've never seen the original. Was the original something?
It's fun as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I rewatched a little bit of it last
Is it just
night.
like we're in a haunted house?
If you William Castle, if anybody knows the great movie Matinee
Mhm.
with John Goodman,
Yes.
he is playing William Castle.
Joe
That-
Dante's man.
Joe Dante's magnificent Matinee, unbelievable movie. But
He was a guy that, like, his movies were like spectacles, and he wanted them to be funny enough, considering Geoffrey Rush's job in this movie. He wanted them to be like amusement park rides.
Yeah.
So
Right,
there was all
yeah.
like
He
gimmick
did-
shit in the theaters.
Did he
and
do
stuff.
the Tingler? Was that
Tingler.
him?
the Tingler, Mr.
Yes.
Sardonicus,
And the Tingler was where they set up the seats to like
Yes.
vibrate or like shock
They'd
you.
buzz and they'd have like ghosts on strings like go down the
He's
theater. Film
basically-
Forum did it recently.
He was
Oh,
like
really?
the
Yeah.
1950s, like
King.
James Cameron. Like
Yes.
he's doing all the weird
Yeah.
gimmicks.
And he would also do the introductions in the movie. It would be him coming.
Right.
Hello,
Yeah.
I am William Castle.
Yeah.
Never before have you been tingled on the butt the way you are about to be tingled
Your chair.
on the butt.
Someone's like, yeah, try it, asshole.
He's doing it. He's doing it. Yeah, no, that movie, it's totally watchable. It's Vincent Price. It's kind of pretty much this story, but this movie confirms that there's ghosts where that movie does not.
Yes.
Interesting.
It's more just like this. That movie's about a love triangle between Vincent Price, the wife that he hates, and she hates him, just like in this movie.
Yeah.
Right.
And then there's a third guy, kind of like in
by
this
the
with
way-
Peter Gallagher, but that's like
That's marriage.
Peter Gallagher's always trying to get you to destroy your marriage. It's true.
He's coming
Sex,
for your-
eyes, and videotape haunts this. It happens.
Those eyebrows are coming for your girl, dude. That's and they're gonna fucking get her.
They are the Wiggler.
The Wiggler. They called him the Wiggler.
oh no, the Wiggler struck again.
Those caterpillar eyebrows, dude. They are sexy.
They are sick.
Mr. Castle, this thing you want for the Wiggler, we're going to jail. We can't be doing this to people's genitals. This is not possible.
Oh, ew.
So just you go in there and a young lady will give you a blowjob during the movie. That's it.
Oh my god. Yeah, one please.
Yeah, that's when William Castle like fell down into making pornographic films.
Yes.
All right, how about this one? We're playing the porno movie and someone's actually sucking you off.
Okay, so you got to show me where your best sex workers are and where your cheapest sex workers are. We want to get a mix there, a potpourri.
This sounds like great synergy for 42nd Street back in the 70s.
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Great theaters there back then, by the way.
Back to the
I
Deuce
miss 'em.
Age.
I miss so many of them.
Me too.
Did anybody did anybody see this in theaters? This was a rental for me.
This is my first time.
Oh, okay.
This morning, the first time I ever saw this movie, for some reason, it passed me by.
I saw this on cable, and the only thing I remember about it is the ending of Ali Larter, spoiler alert, and Taye Diggs. Like, how do we get down from here?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I do remember as that is the main. And I didn't understand why would you? I saw the ghost blob, but of course I was like, well, what the fuck is that?
Yes.
Like, well, I don't even is this an explosion about to happen? I don't know.
Who could know?
But I don't think I saw it in full until I used to do like a quality assurance for something similar, like a Cinemax or
You forgot which television network you used
it
to
was
work
at
for?
the Time Warner. It was at the Time Warner.
Oh, when you
building.
did Nielsen stuff? Is that
Yeah.
what
So
you're
no,
talking
this is before Nielsen.
Oh.
They're at the time where you would have to like go and check through the movie and make sure nothing was wrong with the movie
Yeah,
before they
right.
put
Yeah.
it to whatever channel they were going to put it to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes
So I would
TV,
go through 'em.
Sometimes TV networks would license this job out to smaller outfits. Would probably
Oh
you
yeah,
guys did
temp.
terrible.
It was a temp
jobs
agency
with.
thing.
Yeah.
I remember
Oh, that's interesting.
When I was
Okay.
at Showtime, I was getting ready Judge Dredd, funny enough, previous episode,
Hell yeah.
1995, to air on Showtime, and we licensed it out to be QC'd by Broadway Video down the
Yes.
street,
Ah.
and they had to prod me awake at my desk because the movie was half static and it was airing on fucking TV because these fucking assholes just pass anything.
Oh, thanks a lot, Lorne.
I was
Yeah.
not at Broadway Video. I was downtown. I forget the name of the outfit, but it was inside a Time Warner office.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting.
And then I watched this movie in full on there.
Yeah, I have not seen it since I didn't own it on DVD. It was a rental for sure, and I had this weird false memory, and boy was I disappointed that Chris Kattan's character died like within the first few minutes of the movie, and the fact that he lasts like all the way to the
Oh,
end,
yeah.
he
That
was
must
killing me.
be in some other. I had the same false memory too, like something about his head getting turned around or something like that.
Well, his head gets turned around in Monkey Bone. I think that's because he's like a walking,
Oh.
talking
Oh,
corpse
okay.
or
So-
whatever.
Oh,
in
yeah,
that
yeah,
movie.
That's what I was. But actually, I'll say it. Chris Kattan, best part of this movie.
He kind of
Yes.
is. I mean, like,
Welcome addition here because there's nothing else going on. By the way, and I know the ladies in this movie very attractive, but too sharp of features. You can't have everyone have a sharp feature.
You can't have
Sure.
Bridgette Sampras and fucking Ali Larter in the same movie.
Yeah.
That's not.
that was
yeah.
tough.
I mean, like, what? It's like, wait, who's which? Why?
Find me a redhead. Heaven forbid, maybe a black woman's in the movie.
That'd be
Right.
something.
No, that's not
Yeah.
happening.
No qualms, Famke Janssen. This is the 1999, the Hurricane Run.
Oh
Love
yeah,
it.
no,
Mhm.
it's sharp stuff.
Mhm.
I mean, Ali Larter, Final Destination, Ali Larter,
Listen,
sign me the fuck
They're
up.
all great. The problem is they're all, you know what I mean? They're all great and they got all these sharp features and I'm like, wait, which is are they supposed to be sisters with these noses that could pierce through time?
I will say, I definitely saw the trailer for this a bunch of times, and
Yeah.
like I remember being like, "Oh, Ali Larter, I remember her from." Is it Final Destination? Okay, like I guess so. Yeah, yeah, she's attractive. Maybe I'll see the movie, and it went right through though.
Yeah, because this was like it came out on DVD like hardcore into like every. I mean, it had been the case for years.
Yeah.
Every fucking Friday, we were at the video store renting a bunch of stuff, and I was like, "Oh, a horror movie, excellent!" and watched this, and yeah, looking back on it now, not great, not great, because it was a weird thing, right? Where it was like, okay, so Scream brought back the slasher in '96, so that was like a rejuvenation of that, and then this and The Haunting, it's like, let's bring back those like 1950s spook house movies.
Yeah.
What a weird trend.
What could have possibly like promoted? Like, what was the movie that did well that was a remake of an old one that had just like, I can't remember.
I
any
bet
from...
it's something to do with like the rights being really cheap for those
Yeah,
movies
maybe.
at this point, because I think
Sure.
some of them I think even had gone into public domain. At least some
Yes.
Vincent Price have. I don't know about those specifically, but what was that? The I Am Legend movie I think is public domain
Yeah.
by this
Omega
point.
Man?
Last
Or
Man on
Last
Earth.
Man on Earth.
Yes, Last
Omega
Man on
Man
Earth.
is Heston.
Heston's
Yeah.
remake of
Which
it,
is also the same source
which
material,
is the best of the three.
It's great. It's
Yes.
killing all these zombies.
Yeah,
it's
it's
fucking
really nice.
awesome.
I do
It's
like
nice.
so we start in a Tool video, a nice little Tool video aesthetic.
There are
with the-
Tool videos. There are Aphex Twin
Yeah,
videos.
all sorts of
There,
videos.
my notes are riddled with like, and then he gets sucked into the music video world.
and it's just it's crazy hospital. You know what I mean? We're not doing much. We get some Jeffrey Combs here. That's
I
kind of
prefer
fun.
Crazy Taxi personally.
Oh, of course.
Well, that's the other thing too. Is like we need backstories with all this stuff.
Any
We
of
need
it.
to- like the original movie, it just starts with the party, and it's Vincent Price is doing some introduction stuff here, along with I can't think of the guy's name, Elijah something, who plays the like meek. He's the Chris
Yeah,
Kattan
yeah,
character
yeah.
in the original. The two of them kind of introduce the movie, and he's like Vincent Price is like, "Oh, how about this? My stupid bitch wife wants to have a birthday party.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna have a party, all
It-
right."
Oh
Yeah,
my
because
God.
Elijah guy is a spoiler because his brother had died at the house at
I
some point.
see.
Yeah.
The hospital thing does
This
not.
There's no
sounds like-
mental hospital.
This sounds like a better setup to begin with. I mean, we got to talk about the opening credits really briefly. We got X-rays in there.
Uh-huh.
There's
A haunted doll for a
yes,
second.
the board game Operation I think makes an appearance. There's a fat guy shaking his head really quickly.
Dude,
and that's
who is this
scary.
fat guy?
That's
Because he
scary.
looks like Vincent D'Onofrio in The Cell.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. And
Is
then
he the
there's-
director? Maybe.
I
I
don't
would
know. I
wonder.
mean, it's just a big fat. Yeah, he looks like fucking Black Francis a little bit too.
Yeah,
Right, yeah,
big
yeah.
bullet.
I thought I was like, is that true Taylor Vince?
Oh, he does look like
Pruitt
Taylor Vince also. Yeah,
but then
totally.
there's a spider, and it's all scary.
But
Is
you know,
any
it's
spook house aesthetic you want to put in these credits? Go right ahead.
it is an opening credit sequence, gentlemen. I am not
That's
gonna
fair.
fight it. I am not
That
gonna fucking fight it.
is
You got
fair.
time to get your popcorn, get your
Uh-huh.
buns into the seat, settle in.
I
if you're
mean,
watching a movie.
I like settling in.
Yeah.
It's a very. I also got heavy notes of Seven, like
Oh,
just
yes.
like wanting to do that kind of like
sure.
janky
I
moving
forget,
around.
Is there a
Yep.
song to it, or is it just a score?
It's just the score.
Yeah.
But don't worry, soon enough you'll hear Marilyn Manson's
Oh,
cover of
Sweet Dreams.
Deuce.
multiple times.
Yep.
At least I just got I was nothing in this movie is as scary as seeing Zemeckis' name come up in the
Well, yeah.
credits. You're just like, what?
He was starting to fuck around with horror at this point, right? Because
Yeah.
soon after, I guess a few years after, he would do What Lies Beneath.
The very next year.
But did he
Was it
Yeah.
the next year?
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah, 2000.
I thought it was a little later.
You
That's
gonna
a
tell-
stay tuned.
Are you
This-
gonna tell her about us? Who? Your wife.
Yep.
That is a stay tuned. We're going to do that soon.
I got a great whenever we do that episode, I got a great story about being chewed out on like my first day of work at the multiplex by the manager because I made an off-color remark about that movie. It was
Oh, no.
fucking great.
Ooh, save
Oh,
it.
that
Yeah.
movie Maybe Ghost.
Yeah, it's a fucking maybe ghost. Don't you worry.
Welcome
about
to
it.
Maybe Ghost.
But maybe Ghost was all the rage,
But
right?
that's-
All these movies
but
were
it-
coming out.
It doesn't make any like honestly, if he had done something, if Zemeckis had done something like this, it makes so much more sense than What Lies Beneath.
Sure.
It is more in his wheelhouse, playful, big, bold,
special effects.
Old
Yeah, yeah,
Hollywood
yes.
playing. With
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
that's true.
updating things.
Yes.
You can play with crassness a little bit more.
You could
And
do
it would be better
honestly-
than some fucking guy in the witness protection program, William Malone or whatever the fuck. You know, it's like, is this guy a real person? or
William
what?
Home Alone, dude. Yeah, that dude doesn't exist. He existed to make this and fear.com and then fucked off.
We're actually getting ahead of ourselves because I would like to hit play really quickly.
Coming soon.
It's a VHS trailer game, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at that.
Oh, no, maybe VHS trailer game. I don't know if this is real yet.
It's
this might be one of these specters.
Yes. Oh, my bitch wife. I'm going to make her play the VHS trailer game.
She hates trivia. This should be interesting.
My stupid wife is always late to the movies. Now this will show her she doesn't know any trailers.
Maybe she'll slip and fall on a question.
It is America's favorite game about obsolete materials.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen. Just a little side note. I was in Los Angeles last week.
Oh, no
I
name dropping cities, are we?
I went to
the house on Haunted Hill, and you were trapped in
a
there.
VHS store in Silver Lake.
A VHS store.
Yes,
Okay.
it's called Whammy. It's really cool, really great.
And it's
stuff.
Whammies.
it just sells VHS tapes?
Just sells VHS.
Whoa.
It's like
Holy shit.
end to end, fucking amazing. I buy like probably about $100 worth of stuff, and I got a tote bag. We go to a Thai restaurant. I fucking forget it, right?
What? First of all, wait a second. $100 worth of VHS tapes.
Right,
Yeah.
What are we talking? 30 tapes?
No, like
40 tapes?
7 tapes plus
Wow,
a T-shirt plus the bag
expensive.
itself. You know what I mean? Like,
Silver
what
Lake,
are
Los Angeles, very ritzy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, what is Whammy's fucking selling these tapes for?
but anywhere between like $3-4, but then you can get like a $10 or a $20.
Dude, they saw you come and started
They-
slapping
yeah.
$20 bills on everything.
But so hilariously, I call my brother and I'm like, "Hey man, I need you to go to this Thai restaurant." He's like, "Why?" I was like, "I left a bunch of VHS tapes there." And he's like, "Yeah, of course you did. Oh, of course you did."
But so why couldn't you go back to the
I didn't
restaurant?
it was the last day we were there. I wake up the next morning
Oh.
like, shit, we left it there.
Dude, you had a fucking you had a Catherine O'Hara on the plane. You did a tapes.
So it is the VHS trailer game. As we know, this is a season-long event.
So is it
Hell yeah.
called from one of these tapes?
It is not.
So that was just an aside.
It's
That's
a
fine.
little side
No,
note.
that's fine.
I like that. Now, dude, Eric, by the way, you got to get the booker on the phone. We need to play Los Angeles because I got to go to, what was it called? Poopies? Whammies? Oh,
He
Whammies.
used to go to Poopies up on the strip.
Up on the strip, that's
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
that's
they had
right
a
for
great,
years.
great turkey club.
You want to go to Chicago? Joe Swanberg apparently has a roaming VHS like tape selling outfit. He's just like
A
randomly doing
roaming?
it. Yes, like he keeps on getting shut down.
Oh,
But,
really?
so,
Really?
but then but to do that, would then I maybe have to interact with Joe Swanberg?
I don't know. He might have a cashier.
Oh,
I
my
I'd
don't
rather
God.
go to Munchies
Oh,
or whatever.
yeah.
Oh,
Whammies.
Whammies.
We're going to Whammies. The VHS trailer game now sponsored by Whammies.
Oh,
Put your
boy.
coat on. We're going to Whammies.
Whammies, you owe us free stuff.
It is. I would love a little bit of that money back.
A little free, little free.
Sure.
I want a little bit of that money too. You know, I got a piece of this action.
So it is a season-long event. We will be ending it in August. Right now, the scores as they stand, Eric has 22 large,
Thank
respectful
you.
points.
Very big, strong points.
Andrew coming in at 55
Ooh.
points.
Yeah, but mine are a little stronger.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the Geoffrey Rush of the game itself. The 68 points from Chris Cabin.
But we can't.
Wow.
Congratulations to everyone who has a lot of points, but we can't
Sure.
overstate enough. Returning champion right here.
Yes,
Yeah,
Curtis
it's
Jack-
true.
that's true.
I
That's
won
true.
once.
It's true.
That's
It's
fine
true.
by me.
And there were
I'm
just
done.
no champions before that too. It's what's interesting about that
You
is
know,
if
that
you,
was-
if you went back and listened
It was
to
at
years
here's the thing,
before
there
that,
were
you would be
asterisks.
like, oh, there is
there
a
was,
whole
but it's like
game going on, but nobody won it.
It's like the Pete Rose thing. They can't go into the Hall of Fame. I think that's what's happening.
So
Didn't that get lifted though?
I think
I'm-
he's still.
oh no, I'm thinking of Reggie Bush and the Heisman situation.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
he's still. They'll
But
never let that
juicing's
fucking-
going to be legal any day now.
It
That'll
is.
be fine.
Sure.
Betting and juicing and everything.
Dude, if you want to juice for this game, you can. I'll let you know.
We inject VHS tapes or something. I got to go to Whammies to get my fix.
yeah, he's injecting Leonard Maltin movie guides into his veins.
Oh God, that's part of my problem is I never read that bore.
Yeah,
All
he's-
right, here it is.
All right, here we go.
So yeah, blah blah blah. If you buzz in once, you know everybody knows how this
Sure.
fucking game goes.
If you die in the game, you die for real. That's
Exactly.
all.
Three,
Right.
I'm
only
dead.
3 rounds.
I'm a ghost.
All these movies. Sometimes they go on UK, whatever. It's the American VHS tape, 1999. All of them came out in
You know,
1999.
you introduced this as America's favorite game, and then you're constantly using foreign tapes.
Well, I want the UK to fly us out there. You know.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, we've been dying to play the UK, but I think we're barred. from
Oh right,
entering,
yeah, because of the doorknob conversation.
So
Right,
write
yeah.
write your letters to the Queen
Yeah.
or King.
It's a
They have
king
King
now. You got a king now.
That's
I
gonna
can't
go right
keep
to the
track,
grave.
and that guy's about to die
Yeah,
too.
write,
so-
write, write
he's
your letters to the
also-
Queen, care of House on Haunted Hill. All right, here it goes.
All right.
Round 1. Game Master's Clue. This erotic nightmare was a master director's final film, Chris Cabin.
Wow.
Eyes wide shut.
It's Eyes Wide Shut.
Wow. Uh-huh.
You just heard the master and erotic nightmare, and I'm like, oh,
Sure.
99?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's it. So that's it, man. Appeared in the Guinness Book of World Records, by the way, for the longest constant movie shit at 400 days.
Wow, that's
What?
insane.
400
Yeah.
days.
400 days
You
of
know what?
production.
King.
He
You know
did,
what? Let him do it.
Well, part of Kubrick's thing, right, he did so many takes of every
Yes.
single thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
So, Chris, why don't you-
Eastwood's opposite, who he's just like, okay, yeah, no, I don't care that the donkey was in it. Go, dude, no, it's good.
I
Don't
love
worry about it.
Clint Eastwood and Ed Wood have so much in common. I love that.
I also read that Vincent D'Onofrio, when he's talking to Tom Cruise, he's like, yeah, Tom's like, I'm doing this movie with Stanley Kubrick in England. He's like, rent a house. You're going to be in England for a long time.
Oh wow. Yeah, D'Onofrio knew what was up, dude.
Keitel, remember Keitel was in that movie, and like Stanley Kubrick was like, why don't you try that again? He's like, why? And like he's like, just try it again. He's like, fuck you, and he leaves. And that was what's his name's
Nice.
role, Pollock's role.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what? Harvey Keitel was supposed to be
Harvey
Sidney Pollack
Keitel was
in
there
Eyes Wide
for
Shut?
a day.
Yep.
He was like, I'm fucking tired of this.
Dude, these fucking Bronx boys, man, they're not gonna sanction
No, no.
That might
Well,
be
40 takes.
Kubrick's also a
Oh, that's
Bronx
right, you're
boy.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
they will fight.
That might be a
Fuck.
December WLM because that's a
Oh,
Christmas.
Yeah,
It is a Christmas
the best
it
one.
is.
It
Senator,
is.
that pot is making you aggressive.
Round two. This breakthrough hit for a persnickety auteur director centers on the last days of Iraq and co-stars a WHM favorite. Chris Gavin?
Three Kings.
It's Three Kings.
Wow. I was being hung up on, what was that adjective you used? Persnickety?
Persnickety.
I got
What
hung
is
up
that?
on Iraq.
I meant to say Iraq War. It's
Well, you should have said Gulf War.
Yeah,
it's
because
the
that's how
first
it's
one.
less
It's the
confusing.
first war,
Yeah. The war wasn't even happening yet when this movie came out.
Yeah, that's. I mean, honestly, that's the nicest way you could introduce David O. Russell.
So, by the way, Chris,
Honestly,
Chris, just say the next answer.
uh,
Go ahead.
uh,
He's got it. He's
What?
got
It
it.
would be so funny if
It-
it turned out to be
I
true.
guarantee he has it.
Sergeant Bilko.
The Green Mile.
No, it is not.
That
That
would-
Damn it!
oh, that would have been a good
Son of a
one.
bitch.
All right, here we go. Last round. Here we go.
He took a dive right there, folks.
Damn it.
This gay panic rom-com paired Eric Siska.
Yeah, not Chris. In and out.
It is not In and Out. Andrew Jupin.
Did you just forget my name? Steve looked right at me, and it was like a deer was about to be struck.
quick draw.
Oh, fuck. Craig.
Craig would like to guess my best friend's wedding.
It is not my best. You gotta let me. Oh, man. This gay panic rom-com was paired a scream queen with a beloved sitcom actor who recently passed away.
I don't know.
Just dead air. I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
that.
oh,
whole
yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
it's-
the thing is,
no.
we had to jump fast because this guy was ringing in. You said one word and he was ringing in.
Totally.
That was just the first one.
He rang in on persnickety.
All right, we're gonna go on to number
Now
4.
I know the couple, but I didn't know they did a movie together. I thought it was just a television show.
in
If I'm
hi-
thinking of the right people.
In his sitcom, this actor's character was frequently judged as gay rather than not being one. Why does that not make any sense? Because that's exactly how it's written on the IMDb trivia.
What?
Actor's character this actor just passed away.
Yeah.
On the show that he was on, a lot of gay panic jokes were like, "Is this guy gay?" and he's not gay, and blah blah blah. That's kind of like they made a whole movie about it. Apparently,
Wow.
in 1999, Scream Queen, by the way. All right, here we go. All's fair. Tagline: All's fair in the war of love.
What?
Terrible
This is
tag.
not-
I had
Terrible.
no idea.
This is not a movie. This
Uh,
is something they sold you a bill of goods down at Whammies.
Here it is, number 2. This is gonna
Yeah,
star
yeah.
number 2.
Okay.
Nev Campbell.
I was thinking of the
Oh.
wrong Scream Queen.
Three to Tango?
3 to Tango.
Whoa,
2 big
okay.
points.
There it is.
Yes.
Mhm.
Dylan McDermott.
It is the third guy. It's Matthew Perry.
Matthew
Oh,
Perry.
Perry.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Matthew Perry is the sitcom actor.
That's the guy that
Yes.
just died you were
Yeah.
hinting at?
Yeah.
Yes, he
Okay.
just died.
Well,
He
you know what's
didn't
funny?
just die.
Here's the thing with the combo of Scream Queen and a comedian that just died. I was like, when did Jamie Lee Curtis and Richard Lewis do a movie together? Because they had that sitcom.
Yes.
Mm.
Blame it on the bellboy, I believe that was.
Fuck. Wow, what a fucking
Bloodbath. It was a bloodbath.
That was
Sorry.
total
Yeah, of
bloodbath.
course. That's how it always is.
sucked.
Sucks.
You know what was not a bloodbath, really, though, is
I
the
wish.
House on Haunted Hill remake.
Oh my God!
It is such a chicken shit.
There is a brief bath in blood. To
Well,
be fair,
there is a literal bloodbath, but the movie itself.
The
is not.
beginning is
Yes.
okay because you've got like it's this old timey insane asylum. They're doing a surgery on a guy who's awake, and it's
Sure.
creepy. Jeffrey Combs, he's cutting somebody up.
Love Jeffrey Combs' silent role here,
Yes.
unfortunately. But because honestly, I think Reanimator is one of the best
It's fucking great.
to ever
Bring
do.
him in more in this movie.
Yes.
Make him the ghost. You know what I mean? Like instead of a blob of shit,
Well,
it's Jeffrey fucking Combs.
how about this? He's the one that returned for the straight-to-video sequel in 2007,
Oh.
apparently.
That's
Nuts.
2007,
Yes,
by the way.
Yes, yes,
Well,
yes.
because this would have been around the same time as the Frighteners, right? And that's when he
It
gets,
is, yeah,
and he
99,
gets that
right?
really
90.
plum role right in the middle of that one.
What was
He's
Frighteners,
great.
97, something
That
like
sounds
that?
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll double check. I thought it was a little later, but you might be right.
The movie kind of attempts to set that up and then like totally jettisons it because there is that one point where like it's sort of intimated that Jeffrey Combs has killed the control room guy.
Yes.
And Jeffrey Rush is watching him on
Oh,
the
yeah.
monitor or whatever,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Who's this doctor I've been chasing around the house this whole movie?" And I was like, "Oh, keep running
Yeah,
with that. Then. Find that guy."
He's right there.
The Frighteners, 1996. So you have
Oh,
no
damn.
excuse.
Six.
He was a big part of that movie.
He was.
Why is he not a bigger part of this movie?
Because it kind of sounds like we had a bunch of stuff cut out of this movie. We had a
Yes.
bunch of fucking scripts going all over the place. This was, I did remember this from renting the DVD, just like chock full of deleted
sure,
scenes and
yes.
fucking whatever, like there's like half a movie that
Yeah.
never made it.
Well,
and
this-
thank God, because this is 93 minutes and it was more than enough.
It's half
No,
a
no,
movie.
yeah.
It's right now. You know what I mean? It's,
yeah.
There's not actually
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
any kind of consistent theme or beats.
Half eaten. Somebody's
Yes.
gotten to this already.
Exactly.
I don't. Where you've taken things that I would have liked to see, and you've doubled up
Yeah.
on things that like I don't. They tell you like on the little card when you get the introduction of each character,
Yeah.
it's like Gallagher and then Taye Diggs, and they're looking. And at one point, it just like explains like, yeah, stay the night, $1 million, and then the next scene. Most of it is explaining, stay the night, you get $1 million.
Yes.
And I'm like, what the
Yes.
fuck? What
They go over that constantly, and when they mention their names, by the way, these are the worst names in movie history. Melissa Margaret Marr, Donald W. Blackburn, M.D., Watson Pritchett. I thought we were on the Murder for the Orient Express or something. I thought Hercule Poirot was going to come out with his giant fucking mustache.
What, is Allie Larter like Judy Jensen or something like
Her
that?
name is Jennifer Jensen,
That's
which
the
is
fake. That's the executive
Yeah,
that she's
yeah.
pretending
she
to be.
takes the invitation
Yes.
from the executive, cut scenes, by the way, of Debbie Mazar
Yes.
playing this
Dude,
yelling,
Speaking of Ed Wood,
I'll take
yelling
some Debbie
executive.
Mazar in a movie. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
cayenne pepper. A little cayenne pepper on my
a little
potatoes.
1999 Debbie Mazar goes a long way. I would
does.
like that.
but the funny thing is, on top of that, that's the kind of shit that makes this version of this movie annoying.
Mhm.
And I'm kind of glad it's cut out because what I also dislike is at this start here where it's like Famke Janssen seeing what is it? She's watching like it's the
Peter Graves.
yes, the Peter-
Tonight on Exposition.
Terrifying but true.
Right, yeah,
Hosted by
it's a
Peter Graves.
fake unsolved
Tonight
mysteries
on
kind of thing.
Exposition. Well, who is the main character? What are their goals?
Well, 'cause
let's find out
Let's
tonight.
talk about the doctor that set up this whole hospital.
Is it the same? Is it literally the same show as the one in Adam's Family Values? Because he does the exact same role.
Well, it's all joking on a biography, which he
but
was doing.
it's. I'm almost positive it's Peter Graves
Yes.
doing it in
Oh,
Adam's
yeah.
Family Values, and he's like the Black Widow killer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't
forgot.
and it's
remember.
like she's killed 3 men already.
oh, that's weird.
I'm almost certain it's him.
It's
Tonight
that or So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
Oh right.
Yes.
Tonight
Oh,
on
fuck.
Exposition. Did you notice this film takes place in a future timeline? Do you want to know what's different about it? Tune in tonight on Exposition.
Well, did you think that Lisa Loeb would show up? No, you don't. You wouldn't think that, now would you?
Oh, she is sure here. But like the whole thing about like Famke's watching that on TV, and then she's like, "Say what a great idea for a party." Like all that shit. Like you don't see it
No.
in the original. It's just like we're at the fucking house. Let's get this 75-minute movie on the
yeah,
road.
exactly.
You see this guy, he's a nerd. You see this lady, she's not a nerd.
Yeah, it's like nerd whore, tough guy. You know what I mean? Like,
It's
that's
done. Very
Ca-
quick.
Give Chris Cabin another 10 points. He is in that movie, Addams Family Values, as host of America's Most Disgusting Unsolved Crimes.
Yeah, I think Peter Graham's like, I'll be in your movie.
That's so weird.
Good for him. He was always a welcome at, spice.
Sure.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely. But yeah, just like her watching this, and it's just all the stuff about the insane asylum, and I'm like, boy, this is just going right down backstory boulevard, dude. I don't care for it.
I do like the part in the opening when the guy gets all the pencils through the neck. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool, but it was a weird. I was like, how long are these pencils?
Yes.
Because it's like in one side of this dude's neck and out the other, and on both sides, there's plenty of pencil
Yeah.
left over.
We have to make sure that there's a rape scene in this movie real quick.
We got that. That was, I was like, because
Do we,
yeah. So
do
this
we
whole
need
sequence.
This? Yeah, do
that-
we need this?
What she's watching here is this backstory where we see the inmates
Yeah.
taking over. We see like a woman is filming the surgery that
Yeah.
Steve mentioned, and then like the inmate takes the camera, and now he's filming all the fucking
Right.
crazy
It's a
people
full-on
stuff.
patient riot, including obviously ripping open not the chest, but ripping open the shirts of all the nurses to
Uh-huh.
see their
Yes.
boobers.
That's just that was like a what? Not in this movie,
No.
folks.
It's
Come
just a
on.
little
so-
much.
It's a real like Famke said no, huh? Well, what about these extras?
Right.
Well, that's the thing.
exactly.
None of the actresses that have like speaking roles in this movie want to show tits. So guess
But-
what?
yeah.
Here's what you got instead.
Yep. Office Depot. Yep. I need another order of 4-foot pencils. And then oh
Yeah.
no!
But it's this weird thing of like trying to set this up, and it's like, yes, here's this framing device of this TV show, but then we cut to the actual footage, which looks
Yes.
grainier,
Sure.
so we can show the nudity because that wouldn't be on TV.
Uh-huh.
So there's a lot of like hemming and hawing of even doing your
What the
exposition.
reality
Yeah,
is.
oh, that's a
Right.
good call. Yeah,
Yeah.
I hadn't even thought of that.
But so she calls her husband, the great. Geoffrey Rush is fantastic because he's
King.
on like 6 in this movie. He is so like, and he's giving, which is interesting because he's giving it, but you know that there's so much more he could be doing, but he does not want to do.
I was
Yeah.
I was talking with Andrew about this. So he wins for Shine in '96,
Mhm.
and like of course the next year they put out all the small movies that he had made around that because like
Yes.
maybe it'll make money, maybe this make money,
Yes.
maybe this make money.
Yep.
But after that, he goes on this run where he is just like dining out on
Oh,
that
yeah.
Oscar win.
Dude, that's what happens, right? Like
Yeah.
Halle Berry with
Oh, yeah, Monsters
Catwoman
Ball, yeah.
and all
Monsters
that
Ball and the
garbage.
Catwoman,
he
yep.
did after
Mystery
that.
Men, he's in doing that.
That's one of the
Shakespeare in Love, Elizabeth, like he's Quills. This is all in the same like
Yes.
run, and
Yeah.
he just ate. He was doing very well.
Quills is kind of a great. I remember liking Quills because it's so out
like it.
there. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's like eating shit and showing his cock in that movie. I
Oh,
believe.
I
His
need
cock.
my
Quills.
I
need my Quills.
he's writing his poetry or his prose or
His
whatever.
erotic stories.
That was that what it is? In feces on the
on the
wall.
wall.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
I saw that movie once in theaters. I think we saw
We
it
saw it
together,
together.
and
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
was just like more than enough for me.
couldn't make
I
the-
liked it, but
From the master Philip Kaufman.
Uh-huh.
Wild.
Right.
You couldn't make it today because of all these woke children
It's
out
true.
They
there.
wouldn't.
They
They would
don't
not
wanna see-
accept the shit writing.
They don't
wouldn't
want
do
the
it.
shit writing. They don't want Geoffrey Rush's weird cock. It's
Well,
unfortunate.
they might.
After that Thai dinner, I could have wrote Moby Dick.
That's good. Yeah.
Call me ish shit.
Just all the long whale parts I
Oh,
could get
man,
to.
that
Yeah,
poor hotel cleaning staff.
And I like that because it's got dick in the title.
exactly.
Weird dick shit. There you go. You're
Uh,
right. It.
But
But-
yes, he is Stephen Price, amusement park magnate.
And do you get it? With
Oh,
the last
Price
name?
and the
Yeah, and
mustache.
Well, here's,
mustache.
dude, did you see on the trivia though with his mustache?
We
What a
can't.
bunch
We
of
can't do this mustache.
this is donkey shit though.
Yeah.
This whole thing, like he's Price
Yeah.
is the character,
Yes.
clearly being a direct reference
Yeah.
to
Yep.
Vincent Price, right?
Which is nice. It's fine.
And that's fine.
How about another?
Exactly.
But then what was weird was they were like, oh, but his look is not referencing Vincent Price.
What?
Jeffrey Rush wanted to grow a John Waters mustache, and it's like, guess who else had a John Waters mustache before John Waters had one?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Calm down. Yeah. You're just wrong. Yeah, he's
it's just,
fine.
it's so dumb. Just say you wanted him to look like Vincent Price because he kind of fucking does anyway.
Because like obviously Jeffrey Rush was looking for something to do with this character.
literally anything.
Like, you know,
Well,
he's just
I mean, he's built. I mean, what will be the most expensive and most sued roller coaster
I love this
in
thing.
American history. I mean,
this is
because
insane.
not only does he have this elevator thing, which is causing at least like 3 murders and like 4 heart attacks
At
the
least-
first time it happens.
I thought that was going to be the roller coaster because
Yes,
they bring
the
the
joke, yeah.
reporter and the cameraman.
Lisa
into
Loeb
this.
and James Marsters, by the way.
Incredible.
God, boy, oh my
It is-
God.
this
it's
was-
the
this was
'90s.
one
I
of
love the
those-
'90s.
One of those weird reminders that James Marsters is not English like his character Spike,
Yes.
but
No.
indeed just some surfer dude from NoCal.
Yeah.
Because like, oh man, hey, what? Like his
Yeah.
his fucking real voice always throws me for a loop.
Yes.
I think he's got like 2 lines in
Well,
this
yeah.
movie, one of which is "whoa."
Whoa,
but
bro, this is great.
Yeah.
Oh man, I almost died.
It is so like when you would hear him talk on like Buffy special features on the DVDs, you'd be like,
Ew.
"What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
Shut up.
Dude.
But this whole roller coaster concept, it's like
Yeah.
the reason it works is because Geoffrey Rush is there in the roller
Yeah.
in the elevator with them, saying, "Oh, that metal creaking noise. No, this is totally safe." Reassuring them through the entire way
Yes.
that this is going to be safe. And then when it suddenly drops 20 stories,
Yeah.
and he's like, the cable snap, like, and he's freaking out about.
Yeah.
That's what sells it.
Yeah.
So,
So-
what are you going to just put people up in this?
Well, I
Well, no,
guess
you
you-
have
you
to
have a
have
guy,
someone. Yeah, you have
yes.
to have someone there to
To-
man it.
A cast member.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
A lot of these
Right.
rides have workers that are pretending to be whatever. But the thing that is really confusing for me is like you are filling these roller coaster cars with like 10 people or whatever.
Yes.
But this little phone booth size elevator,
Yeah.
you can't be taking more than 4 people up at a time.
And what's interesting
yeah.
about it too is they go up, they come down, they exit. That's it. The elevator was
no,
to
they
nowhere,
don't
right?
come
they-
down anywhere. That's all fake.
That was all fake, and then they come out and they go to the actual roller
Because
coaster.
Geoffrey Rush's whole thing is like,
But isn't Jeffrey Rush outside on the ground at that
No,
point?
he's
no.
upstairs with them
'Cause-
at the entrance of the
And
roller
he says
coaster.
now it gets really scary and you see the
Yeah.
roller coaster in the background.
Yeah.
I thought
I-
I
well,
saw grass on the
I'm-
floor. I'm
no.
sorry.
I am going to tell you something because this is the one I was like, somebody really fucked up here. What they do is the roller coaster goes, and it's the whole group. It's only Lisa Loeb and James Marsters.
Yeah.
And they go. There's another car of I guess
Yes.
fake people.
yeah,
Now that one's ahead of them.
Yep.
So they're going, they're doing loops, and they're having a fucking blast. All of a sudden, we see a Final Destination about to happen.
Yes.
Yes.
So a thing lifts up. The first cart goes.
The track lifts up.
Yeah.
The track lifts up. The first cart goes.
launches off it. Yeah.
We don't see it crash.
Yeah, I don't know where
Where it goes.
Doesn't it?
Is this happening? Because then the thing goes down, and it's supposed to be part of the thrill.
Yes.
So are you factoring in killing a cart of fucking every
No,
time
it's
someone
landing-
rides this?
It's landing on another track, right?
No,
And which is
it's-
what's insane about this is how would this even work? How could you do it every
This
day?
is like sub-action park, actually.
No. It's in the middle of the woods. It's
Yeah.
not landing
you need,
anywhere.
You need to show like a big, like Lethal Weapon 1 crash pad thing,
Yes.
and the cart lands on it. Because you can't just be like blowing through
I was
carts.
gonna say, what? How are you doing
As
this?
Yeah,
it
even if it's
crashes
full,
to
even
the
if it's full of
ground.
dummies, like like people that.
Okay, so there's dummies in one cart that goes
Yes,
off and
yeah.
that crashes, and then there's jumps.
Doesn't jump.
First of all,
There's no jump. Dude,
there,
here's what
I
happens.
saw a jump in the movie. Did
That's
I see
the
it
first
first? Did I
one.
watch another movie?
No, you didn't.
That's
You
the
just-
first one.
It's the first cart. You see that it's like the track
Yeah.
goes up,
Yeah.
and you as the audience member of the movie
Yeah.
are supposed to think like, his ride is broken.
Yes.
The cart goes off it. That's
Yep.
the cart full of dummies.
Okay.
Then there is clearly a shot of the track going back down and fixing itself,
Yes.
and they ride off safely.
so every
So no real person goes flying.
Did they not? Lisa Loeb and them? Did they not jump and land on the track again?
I don't think.
Where did
so.
we
No.
watch this? I watched this on Amazon.
I watched this on Amazon as
Amazon.
well.
I think I rented it on Apple, but I don't
All right, I
remember
saw
them
a different
crashing.
cut.
No,
I saw a
there's
different
so
cut.
what happens is one flies off and it just explodes or whatever. And this one it goes back down, and they stay on the track fine. It's their cart's fine, and then it goes back. And while this is happening, we are cutting to Geoffrey Rush being like, "Oh, a haunted hill house, you say? Well, that could be very interesting."
And this is where we meet Control Room Guy for the first
Yes.
time, because
Yes.
he comes up like, we have a problem, and you're supposed to think it's a real problem with the thing.
Yes.
And then when the track fixes itself, he's like, "What's the problem?" And the guy's like, "Oh, there's a smudge on what." Like it's a total
Yeah.
not problem.
Why would you Why would you tell him if this is part of your ride? This is your guy.
every ride costs him like $200,000. Is that the
Easily.
idea? Like,
I don't know. It
Easily.
just- I mean, I think there's a reason we never hear
Yes.
about this roller coaster ever again.
You've been trying to save money, but there's a boot on the back of your neck, and you can't even come up for air. And your account they're drained. And why is that? Oh, it's all those subscription services you forgot about. That's right. This episode's brought to you in part by Rocket Money. Holy crow. Did you realize how many subscriptions the average person has? You don't know because they don't know, because the answer is more than you think. Over 74% of people have subscriptions they've forgotten about. I definitely did. Oh my, you don't even want to hear the services I was subscribed to. I totally forgot about that. Oh boy, yeah, you don't want that showing up anymore. Thankfully, Rocket Money helped me. Most Americans think they spend about $62 a month on subscriptions, but get this, the real number's closer to 300. Me, 3,000. But thankfully that boot is off my neck thanks to Rocket Money, which is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills so that you could grow that savings account. Get that boot out of here. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of the app's features. So stop wasting money on things you do not use. Cancel those unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/WHM. That is rocketmoney.com/WHM. rocketmoney.com/WHM, which stands for We Hate Movies.
Even if it worked perfectly, this dude, you're taking a bath, whatever park that this is at, you're getting
Disaster.
fucking sued.
Oh yeah.
You know it's going to be bad news.
Disaster.
It's just stupid.
It is very stupid.
Technical advisor number 2 is also a Buffy guy. He was on the episodes when Angel is becoming those episodes. People know what I'm talking about.
The control room guy was
Yeah,
on
he's
Buffy?
the little
think he's
weasel guy.
Also, the security guard guy from Grosse Point Blank, their third
Yes.
buddy, who is
Oh,
roaming
okay.
around the
Yeah.
house with
Max
the gun out.
Perlich is
Yes.
this guy's name.
For
yeah.
a second, I thought it was the dweeb from those Oceans movies.
Oh no.
That hacker guy or whatever,
yeah.
that little nerdy guy.
Pac-Man.
So then we cut to she's like, I'll email you the guest list. We cut to like fucking weeks later. It's like,
well, yeah, and you got that interlude of Sweet Dreams.
Oh, that's
made
right.
of you.
Not having to deal with this song between Gamer and
Yes.
this movie. I just was blasting the Eurythmics version like all day
Just to
the other
wash
day
it out,
just to
yeah.
wash
Yes.
it out
Yep.
because like it's
Unclog
just
your brain.
so much better.
she's like, oh, you think you have a guest list? I have a guest list. And he writes a guest list on email and then he leaves. And wouldn't you know it,
Mm.
the ghosts hacked his email.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes.
Ghost in the Computer. Classic trope. I
It
love
is
this.
so funny watching these names like get deleted, like name by name or whatever. Because we have to make a point. I'm not just gonna not use your guest list. Oh, I'm going to shred it right
Yeah.
here. Look at this, right as Marilyn Manson kicks in.
Yes.
Wait, I found your list, Geoffrey. Oh, don't look at that. No, what you have here. The President of the United States? What, you didn't spell check it? What the?
It must be very hard for a ghost to summon
Right.
the power to type on the keys.
They
so,
print
you
it out
know.
and it's still got that squiggly red line under it.
Eddie
This is
Vedder?
wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. Oh my God. Yeah. And so Chris Kattan, we get to see the great Chris Kattan here is now ushering people together for this.
Yes, he's part of the family that currently owns the house. So
Right.
Geoffrey Rush is doing like a verbo kind of thing here, I guess.
His
with him.
grandfather, I guess, had purchased it. And I was thinking today, and I want to run this by you guys and all you
Ooh.
fine people at home.
Sure.
Grandfather is
Yes.
funny, right? Like you could abbreviate that as GF. So if your friend says, "Oh, my ex GF," you mean your ex grandfather?
Yeah.
Right? And if everyone says like, "Oh, my," they're texting you, "Oh, my GF is coming," your grandfather's coming to the party.
I like that.
Use that at home. Feel free.
You sent a dick pic to your grandfather.
Actually, stop what you're doing and send a dick pic to your grandfather.
Absolutely.
And tell us what he said.
And said, "Oh, I
after.
thought you were my GF."
I have you under GF, and I meant the wrong GF.
Yeah, it's just you're in my phone as GF,
Yeah.
but so's Cheryl.
Oh.
I was thinking about this all day. That's why I couldn't pay attention to the roller coaster.
But Chris Kattan, yes, in this role of welcome wagon or whatever. And again, it's just more like there is a reason this original movie is a fucking perfect 75 minutes because
Sure.
it doesn't do shit like this where they make them stop at like the top of the driveway, and then he's like, "Well, now we got to get out and walk because the driveway is out." And I was like, "Why is the driveway out? What are we doing
And it's
except stopping
dark
the movie?"
and it's murky, and they don't show you anything of this exterior. So it's like, what are we even doing?
Yeah, I didn't look into whether or not this was like a real house or a real building.
It
the
doesn't
first movie,
seem
it's a real
real.
building.
No.
It's
The
real
exterior.
building, yeah.
The exterior seems like this weird monolith. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
Like it just doesn't
Yeah,
make it's a cool Art Deco
It's a
looking
tower.
I
yeah.
feel like if it was real, it would have had to be rebuilt after a tragic incident in which it all fell into the ocean, because that's
Yeah.
the only thing that would make sense.
It looks like
This-
it's right there anyway.
And it does for a moment there. I was reminded of like Clue, like when they're all kind of gathering in the
Sure,
dog
yeah.
thing, and I thought
Yeah.
that's maybe, but no, they're just like walking in. I think they're just padding time.
I
That's
think
what-
that's the thing too, Chris. I think the problem is like it doesn't want to lean into those benchmarks, but use those. You know what I mean? Like the whole haunted house thing. Like, who is everybody? How you know?
Yes.
How did we get here? All that stuff. Like, make it a dark and stormy night.
Oh,
Like, who gives
yeah.
a fuck?
You know who just did this great is Abigail. Like
Yes.
where
Yeah.
that like stuff like this was just brought. Like yes, it slowly trickles out. This person is an ex-cop. This person is an ex-muscle.
But the
whatever
people,
fuck.
the people in this movie are so nasty though, and fucking just real salty fuckers. A lot
Yes.
of them. Like Famke Janssen comes down the stairs, and literally, like her first line to these people is, "Who the fuck are all of you?"
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
well, that's not the same. "'Twas a dark and stormy
Yeah.
night" kind of. Who
No,
the
no.
fuck are you? Like,
No.
okay.
Well, because everybody is pissed off to be here, and I don't
Yeah.
blame them because they got to fucking deal with this movie they're in.
And the audience feels the same way.
I'm sure they did, and like even like I think the original Lynn Castle's just also better at humor. Like I don't
Yeah.
think I like Chris Kattan
There's no
is trying to put some energy into his character, but like I almost was like, you know what, you can bring out if you can break out the mango, break out the mango.
My
I gotta get
kingdom,
something
my
here.
kingdom for a mango reference in this movie.
Or just like,
Anything.
what is love?
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
just do
totally,
it, dude.
totally. Like a song comes on and he just starts doing. It doesn't even have to be that song.
Yes.
Just any song, and he starts doing the Butavi Brothers
And
dance or whatever.
The memorable Chris Kattan character stopped there.
That's it.
Well,
that is it?
The monkey boy. There was some monkey boy.
Oh, right.
I
Was
forget
that
the
him?
name.
That was
Wasn't that
Mango.
mango? Yeah,
That's
mango.
No, wasn't Mango the
Oh, no.
love of the mango?
Chris is right.
Yeah.
Mango was like
The
the-
lady.
Mungo?
It was. I remember the sketch
Yeah.
because he did it
Mungo.
when The Rock hosted one
Yes.
time, and he was
Yeah.
like the bigger version of
But
it.
there was a goat boy, and there was that Jim Brewer.
that was Jim
Jim
Brewer.
Brewer.
Dear boy. But right, Mango was. He was in like hot pants, and he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like a mango. and
Everybody's
he was,
in love with him. Like everybody becomes
that's-
obsessed with him.
That was that's what it was, and nobody could be in his.
But then yes, there was
area.
a monkey
Mr.
boy.
Peepers is
That-
what we're
there you
talking
go.
about.
That was the
Okay.
other one.
Peepers.
Where like he would come in and like he could not be controlled because it was
Yes.
Chris Kattan acting like some sort of
Like an
primate
ape,
or
like
something.
a chimpanzee.
And you got to hand it to Chris Kattan. You follow him on Instagram, which you should.
Mhm.
Very just wholesome content.
Dude,
And
yeah.
you follow Jim Brewer, and it's just like, I'm getting to the truth about the vaccine or whatever the fuck.
It's actually been quite delightful to follow Chris
Yeah.
Kattan on Instagram because he seems to be having a very
He's
nice life.
Nice
He's-
little life. And he threw out the first pitch at the
I
Cubs
will-
game. What a guy.
I maybe will never remember someone saying a line in a movie from this decade more than I remember Steven Yeun saying, and I mean, it's Chris Kattan, and he's crushing it. in Nope when he's going through it all. Like
Yes.
I like died. I was
Just
screaming.
Don't watch Corky Romano.
No.
Oh, sure.
No, stay away from that.
I had to
one.
project that. That was bad
Ooh.
enough. Yeah.
So Taye Diggs is in this movie. I mean, a real good-looking guy. You
Yes,
know what?
yes.
Really handsome man.
Very much.
Primo-shaped sideburns.
Seems
Uh-huh.
like you're saying this up front to insult him.
He's
Yeah,
just a really
totally.
good-looking guy, and I'm sure he's great
Uh-huh.
on stage.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sure if you
He's
had
saying-
coffee with him, he'd be really great.
You don't like him in movie acting, is what
Right,
you're
Nah.
saying.
but if he sent a dick pic to your grandfather,
Oh, dude.
that might be kind of
Might
nice.
grease the wheels a little bit. I think he's pretty good in Go, but you're right. I don't know much else to say.
He hasn't had tons of
What-
stuff.
yeah, what was the big
The
like?
way-
He
Taye
was in the
Diggs-
Best Man trilogy.
Sure, those
Ooh.
movies are
Oh,
big.
boy, yeah, the
Those movies are very well liked.
Was he in the
Chris?
Way-
Nobody cares what you think
No,
about those
I've
movies.
seen them all.
Nobody
goddamn.
gives a shit what you
Yeah.
think about the best man.
Somebody
movies.
might. You don't
No,
know
listen,
everybody.
No one
No.
cares. I haven't seen any of them, and I don't care.
Well, you should.
Well, he was a Broadway guy. He was on Rent. I think
Yeah,
he
yeah.
originated
Okay.
in Rent. I believe.
Was he was in the Way of the Gun? Is that right?
Yes,
one
I
of
think he's the other. I
is
think
he?
he's the other guy.
One of the
Ryan
dudes?
Phillippe and him. Is that
No,
right?
Oh no, it's Ryan
no.
Phillippe and Benicio del Toro.
But then
he's-
there's other two guys following them.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
and then
he's in Equilibrium.
Equilibrium
He's the bad guy
episode.
Equilibrium.
It
Yes,
just
yes.
it's
Okay,
like,
yeah, he's a handsome guy.
he's a really good look. He's a good looking man.
Yeah.
But he's
playing an ex-baseball player here. That
Sure.
doesn't come to anything.
Well, what's funny
No.
about that is I thought he was gonna also have a fake identity, right?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
Ali Larter admits to like not being the studio executive or whatever. There's one point in this movie where he beats the ever-loving shit out of Geoffrey Rush, excuse me. And I thought it was gonna be like, "Pff, fighting skills like that, you're no ex-baseball player. And he was like, yeah, I was actually a Green Beret. Like, there's
Yes,
some
yeah.
crazy shit, you know?
No, just ex-baseball player. Nope. Did he break his knee? Did he whatever? Did he gamble
No.
and get kicked out of the sport?
Exactly.
We'll never know.
Like, tell me like anything about
Well,
these people.
just Just swinging a bat at that ghost blob at the end, that would have been
Dude,
amazing.
that'd be
right,
fine.
Even
yeah.
if it did nothing. It was
Batter
great.
up.
Throw a ball, yes. Give a batter up
Mhm.
thing to the ghost, absolutely.
Well, the best thing you can do for your audience is to let their imaginations run wild. So, maybe he did have a drug problem or a gambling problem. You don't know. You can just think about it, and that's the truth.
You also, what's annoying too, I was realizing now, is there's moments in this movie where you realize that characters in the movie know more about other characters than the audience does. So, like,
Oh, yeah.
Famke Janssen appears to have a really solid notion of what Bridgette Wilson-Sampras's failed television hosting career was or whatever, because that's her whole thing. Is when they're introducing like what their vocations are or whatever, she's like, oh, I'm Melissa, whatever the fuck. Celebrity, I guess. And
Yeah.
she's the one.
She's filming stuff, and
This
she says,
weird camera she's
dude,
got, by the way, whatever this
Yeah.
old timey thing
yeah,
was.
it's weird. Yeah, it's like an old, maybe one of the first digital cameras.
It looks as out of place as the lady with the crank camera.
It-
in the
Look at all the
beginning.
ancient camera technology. in
I
this
feel like it
movie.
was a camera that, like, and I don't know if this is actually true, but it does feel like the way they had in Home Alone 2, that recorder that was
Talk
made,
Boy?
that was made in conjunction with
Yeah,
Home
they're
Alone 2.
They're pushing
It feels like they were pushing this
Ooh,
little camera
oh.
thing
That could
because
be.
it looks like shit.
Maybe they're selling this at Whammies.
And I
Might
got
might be a Whammies.
Might be a Whammies exclusive.
Exclusively
Yeah.
Whammies.
A deal at Whammies.
I will say, yeah, Melissa Marr, you gotta like when you do the table read and you're like, "Hi, I'm Wilson-Sampras Wilson. I'm playing Melissa Marr. Is it Melissa Marr?
Melissa
Yeah.
Margaret
Marr.
Marr.
Melissa
MMM.
Marr.
Tasty stuff.
Somebody needs to go. Ooh, we gotta change that Marr.
Yep.
Yeah,
Melissa,
of
to
course.
Melissa
Oh,
Bakers.
did the printer cut off the rest of the name? Because it's
Marr. It sounds Melissa Marr.
Marlowe. How about that?
Yeah, Melissa Marlowe. That's
There's-
it.
Maybe she get to the bottom of this.
She
But by
could
the way,
get to the bottom of this.
she says, and this quote I think is also from Philip Marlowe, is I'm trying to earn or fuck my way back into the industry.
Yeah.
Oh, sure,
Well,
yeah.
because I don't know exactly what the idea with this character. Like now, I would know it's an influencer, and that's what they're
Yes.
trying to
Sure.
do. But
Sure,
at
yeah.
that time, I don't like
I
a
guess
burgeoning journalist.
It's
like
it's
I don't
just
know.
a way. It's just like we're keeping like she hosted a show briefly,
Yeah.
Right.
and now she's down on her luck trying to get her way back in the industry. Someone's trailer park is showing.
Oh, dude,
It's
yeah.
one of these digs at her.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's what it was back in the day. You're
I
either a legacy or you're trailer
I guess it's like a Jenny
trash.
McCarthy type.
Well,
Sure,
I think that's it's.
sure.
She's filming this stuff to be like, oh, here I am as a personality on location doing a
This
thing.
makes total sense, the Jenny McCarthy thing, because the ghosts single her out first.
They do.
Oh,
Yeah.
excellent. dude.
Yes.
And they gave her a life vaccine.
Interesting thing about this character in the original movie, it's a washed-up actress who's older, played by, I learned this last night going through the cast on IMDb, Robert Mitchum's older sister.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Not in this movie. Yeah, Bridgette Sampras.
No,
Sonya Blade.
Sonya Blade. Yeah.
I think Robert Mitchum's older sister could have been a ghost in this movie. though.
That
You're
sounds
right.
again. That sounds like a Wheel of Fortune answer. Robert Mitchum's older sister. Ba-da-da, let it.
I won the boat.
Well, yes, we'll get you your cash prize once I get a little top off on my vodka.
Oh my God, that's an easy game show to win.
It
This
is.
VHS trailer game.
Oof, no. Advanced level
Oh,
game showery
ooh,
here.
It's
That's
true.
the gauntlet right
Only
there.
the true champions.
So Chris Kattan, yes, lays down the brief family history. Peepaw renovated the place, died in Florida of natural causes. Father died during the construction of the renovation or whatever. Don't read too much into that. He's he is playing that like this house is haunted and you're all crazy and I
You'd
just want my
think
money to
they'd
get out of
make
here.
him related to
Yes.
Geoffrey Combs as a Vannacutt or whatever.
Yeah,
this,
that would make
Yeah,
more
yeah.
sense. And also, like, here's a big question: is Geoffrey Rush evil? And we don't want to answer that question. We don't even want to like
actor or character.
both. No,
The answer's yes.
No, but it's just because like here he's like he wants to keep Chris Kattan. Like his dad wants his money. He's like, don't you want to stay? You know what I mean? Like,
but what is the point of
What is
all
the point
this?
of that?
What is the point of giving everyone money? What is the point of doing any of this? Yes,
No.
he's a railroad tycoon at the entertainment park. But what is that? If he was a Disney type of figure, yeah, he's got money to burn. But
Sure.
what is this?
Eric, let me answer your question. No.
I got it.
That's
Oh, hey.
the answer to all of that is no.
Speaking of a Disney type person though, Walt Disney,
Yep,
also pencil thin mustache.
that's true.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
welcome to our wonderful house here. You can just stay here and the Nazis will get you.
Yeah, it's welcome to House on Haunted No Jews Hill.
Yeah, we checked the attic.
No, yeah, this is a little sketch I did at Goebbels. And he's, he's got the jowls here.
Yeah,
It's
that's
very-
what's funny.
driving a boat.
People don't realize the Goofy was originally supposed to be Goebbels.
No.
He's
No.
a lanky guy wandering around, getting into trouble.
Au revoir, Shoshana.
Yeah, and then he's like, everyone
Oh,
complained. I guess I'll give him dog ears.
Yes, up there. That's me with the desert fox, of course.
Someone out there draw Goofy as Joseph Goebbels.
Oh, I'm sure that's on fucking Truth Social somewhere
That's
already.
on DeviantArt, and he's stupping
yeah.
someone.
I feel like I'm gonna like pay credits to unlock that photo, and I don't want to give my information to do so.
But you kind
So
of
we'll
want
not
to.
do
You
so.
want to see it.
You
though.
do. You know what? That's you should get something like a version of OnlyFans of stuff like that, and it's only
What,
gross.
Nazi shit.
Yeah, like you have to pay
Okay.
$20,
Right.
and you
Sure.
can get certain pictures of your Nazi shit
This
if you
is,
want it.
yeah, this is 4chan, right? You know,
Yeah, yeah,
Nazi shit,
But you monetize it, Eric. That's the key there.
Nazi shit, anime stuff, risque pornography.
Yeah, hey, $20, you get to look at it, buddy. You don't gotta be ashamed.
So much like in the original, they do have this. The married couple has these sniping barbs at
Yes.
each other, or whatever. But in this movie, because it's the '90s, we gotta fucking amp it up a little bit. We gotta make it a little more extreme.
No.
Because in the first movie, Vincent Price has this thing where he's like, "Oh boy, remember that time you tried to poison me? Well, wasn't that so fun?" Or whatever it
Yeah.
is, right?
Like doing the old Battle Axe stuff is fun and funny, not the fuck you, bitch.
But that's the
Yeah.
thing. Like
Yeah.
everything is so amped up. He's like, "Oh yeah, all the stunts where you tried to kill me before. The OJ knife with the not quite retractable blade. Oh, and about the Jim Jones Kool-Aid that was exactly that." And I'm
Yeah.
just like, what is this fucking Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner? Or I guess more
Punch
more
and Judy.
Spy versus
Spy versus Spy.
Yeah.
Yeah, more accurate because we are apparently both just trying to destroy one another instead of just getting divorced.
She gives him a big round bomb with a bow on it. Special delivery for someone special. Oh, I didn't even know it was my birthday. What?
I should have known it was from the Acme Corporation.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
And I'm driving my sedan, and I'm going to a tunnel, and it's painted on.
Leave me alone. I'm going to my briefing with Alfred E. Newman.
Also,
Oh dear, that safe definitely cracked my head and played my feet like piano keys.
That's the thing, is they either need to go way further crazy cartoony
Yes.
or scale it back like the original.
yeah. But oh, what was I gonna fucking say? Oh, and the other thing that we're throwing in here because it's the '90s, twice in like 5 minutes, she tosses out some fucking like gay barbs at him.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes,
like,
right,
oh, you're
'cause-
fucking guys and,
Yes.
you know, whatever
Is
else.
it the thought of me being fucked by other men, or is it the thought of other men that
Yes.
turn you on?
Yep. Yeah. So that's not great. in
That's
this movie.
it's all there.
But yeah, so
Well, we'll see. Who knows?
And also, like, either do it or don't do it. Maybe he is gay. Maybe that's the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Why not?
I mean, but the problem is, Steve, you'd have to know like more about these characters,
Yes.
and this movie's uninteresting.
Was
in
that the motivation with the John Waters specific call out with the mustache?
I guess, but I don't
maybe.
know. It just
I
that
would
all,
like this explored a little bit.
but that all just sounds like a bunch of bullshit. And from the jump, they
Right.
just wanted to make him
Ugh.
look like Vincent
Yeah.
Price.
yeah,
Uh,
yep.
Kattan gets his check, but the house locks itself
Mhm.
secure, and now he's like, we're all gonna die.
Kattan saying the house is alive.
Right. I do like this tontine situation that Geoffrey Rush has set up here where, so everybody, if you survive the night, you get $1 million check. If you die, your $1 million goes into the pool,
Yes.
and
Right.
other people get it. So if one person is left alive, you can walk out with
See,
This
$5
is why
million
you
bucks.
need like 8 people, and so get some kills in here, and
Body
maybe even
count.
one guy
Yeah.
is like, you know what? If I kill her, then I get my money. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
somebody's really into it. There is that idea here for a
And
movie.
also, if people die in a way that is graphic in some way, the glob getting them is not really
No,
very
it's not
scary.
good at
No,
all.
no, no, no,
And-
no.
And also, how about a final girl instead of the final 2 people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, it's 1999. Survivor was on the air at this point. We
Sure.
had like the early days of reality TV, you know, and you could have done that thing where it's like, I'm strategically killing people because, of course, I'm not here to make friends.
Yeah, there you
You
go.
know,
Yeah.
give me one of those. Like, it's a game. Like, that's the person that's really into it. And then they die horribly first, right?
Well, yeah, and there's just like no structure to any of it. They're just like, okay, we're gonna go start wandering.
That's
and
basically-
we're gonna go
I
wander.
would stay.
I just fucking fell into a blood vat. Oops a
Just-
doozle.
Nothing has happened near the fireplace at all. It's not like
Right.
they're near the fireplace where all the drinks are and all the relaxing is, and then like something happens. Like, ooh, we gotta get out of here. No, it's pretty comfortable.
Nothing happens in that room. Just stay there. Have
No.
a drink.
I'm not gonna go to the basement. No, I'll wait it out.
Chris Kattan initially has the right idea. Just stay there and get drunk.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the one you should listen to this whole movie because he's like, listen, it is a haunted house. Just sit here. Let's just get wasted.
You know what though? It was better for. It was a better deal at least in the first one because the money, even if you died, money went to your family.
Oh, that's nice.
So you know what? You even have the people who are like just like, oh well, my life means nothing, but
Yeah.
my child might need something. So you could
Right.
kill me off.
If you come across a ghost, by the way,
Sure.
this is real life
Mm.
advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pro tip.
This is a pro tip. Yeah, no, seriously.
How many
like,
encounters have you had, Eric?
quite numerous, Chris.
Okay.
Oh my lord. But no. Just because they feed off your energy. Do not be afraid. Do not show them fear.
Mm-hmm.
Do the opposite.
Yes.
Get an erection.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Just start jerking off. In front of the
Literally,
ghost.
yes.
It's dominance. I mean, he is right.
That's
that
right.
is
You got to
showing
treat
it dominance.
these things like animals. You know.
That's the best
Unless
way.
it's that ghost in the cabin from Ghostbusters.
Then
Because
it's
then
stuck in
That's
you.
actually a good thing.
she's into it.
And you know what?
You got to turn that down.
I think that's against natural law. Because what a
'Cause you know
story.
That's actually fair. If you get blown by a ghost and then you
Sure.
die and you go to heaven, it's like you.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't.
fuck.
I didn't think we had a thing. No, I just thought that was a
thought that was
Well,
a
one night thing. We're just having a little fun.
If you could even believe it, I was pretty sure I was never going to see you again. That we do repeat some more beats here from the original. There is also coffins filled
Sure.
with guns in the movie. Another Geoffrey Rush crazy thing here. Apparently, according to Famke, she's starting to notice some familiar beats as
Yeah.
the night is starting, and she's like, "This reminds me an awful lot of your Son of Sam hunt from 1994."
Dude, so they went to the Bronx and just went around.
Nice. Give me that movie.
Doing what? He was long caught.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
94.
What,
I mean,
he
I
made
guess-
a talking dog? Or
I mean,
something?
Yeah. Was it a ride? Like, what was it?
He wasn't even dead. He was just like alive.
Guys, it was simply that if you could survive one night in the Bronx,
Yeah, that's a good one.
$1
That's
million.
Yeah.
Then it has to take place in 1977.
Yeah.
That's what-
Yeah, you better run, fat boy.
It's a scary place. Steve can attest to it.
There are some scary corners, I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
So yes, then the fucking tragic mistake of this movie. We're in a big spooky house, former insane asylum, whatever. Let's spend 70% of the movie in the basement.
Just-
Nice.
So there's got to be a power switch down there. If we go down there with the power switch.
You know, the sets are even lesser in the basement. Let's go check it out.
I mean, that would be. It would be funny if like they were like like the TVs don't work or something,
Yeah.
and they get so bored out of their minds. They're like, I have to do it. I have to go down there and do it.
No
But
TV
again-
and no whiskey make Chris Kattan go crazy.
But then again, that would be motivation, and they are just not into that. It's
Yeah.
not what they're interested
The
in
only
showing.
time you get motivation is like right before a character dies.
Yes.
Like basically,
yeah.
I would like to not die.
the
That's the
gre-
motivation.
The great Peter Gallagher sits on his hands this entire movie,
Yep.
and then they're like, by the way, he's secretly evil or something. And I'm like, what? And then it happens, and he's dead 30 seconds later.
That's
Yep,
right.
It's very dumb. So Kattan is like, yeah, maybe it's in the basement. I'm not going to go down there. You can go down there. Ali Larter and Taye Diggs decide they're going to go down. Somewhere along the way, Geoffrey Rush does convince Chris Kattan, so it's the four of them in this basement, and we're walking around. Your classic, oh yeah, it's like a maze down there. Oh, is it Chris Kattan? What a surprise.
They find a bunch of people from the bodies exhibit, some Chinese dissidents are down there.
That's
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Man, those are
these
weird.
things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Usually you have to pay like $20 to see these tortured to death Chinese dissidents down in Lower Manhattan, but they're here in the basement.
Along, and they're doing fun stuff, right? We got a murdered Chinese dissident. We're putting him on a murdered horse. That's funny.
That horse also is against the government as well.
Yep. Oh, big time.
Right,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. That horse had a lot of things to say about Red China. Don't worry about it.
Oh, this is axes from the Nordic Nazis. Oh, I never heard of those. They must be big fuckers.
Control room guy at some point, because Rush goes into the office or whatever, and control room guy confirms, like, oh, I didn't do the the
Security thing.
lockdown thing or
Yeah.
whatever. That wasn't me. We're walking around. Kattan is sort of pointing out like rooms we'll use later. He's like, now there's the shock therapy room. Get ready for that. There's the room with the weird fucking walk-in zoetrope device.
I don't
Right,
even
yeah.
know what
The
that's
flying-
supposed to be.
Who the hell knows? I mean, one of the rooms is the saturation
Oh,
chamber,
yep.
treatment for schizophrenia. What made a sane man go mad could drive a madman sane.
The
is
saturation
idea.
chamber is what
Yeah.
they.
Is that what that is?
That's the zoetrope thing. Yeah.
Got it.
Mm.
That's
very dumb.
actually, I mean, like that part is actually kind of cool. And I mean,
Yeah.
like when we see them, that's when it gets most Cenobite hotel-y. Like where like
Right.
you see like the lady, she's like, welcome. And she's got like
Mm.
crazy makeup. And I'm like,
Right.
that's kind of almost scary.
The twisted nurse is what she's
Yes,
credited
the
as.
twisted
Oh.
nurse. And then there's like
Twisted
this
nurse.
other fat guy that's like got crazy, like whatever. He's almost a
Yeah.
butterball type. Like,
yeah.
have these, just go for it. It's a ghost story.
Do you think
these
they
are the
know-
ghosts that are going around getting
Yes.
people?
Have settle on ghosts and
Yes.
and flesh those ghosts out and deal with it. We do get Jeffrey Combs walking around at some point on the security cameras, and that's all you ever see of him. He becomes
Yeah.
part of the blob, and
That
that's it.
stuff is the most effective
Yes.
part of the movie.
Yes.
Is when he's creepily walking on the security camera, and it's Combs. My man knows how to act in a horror movie. He knows how to conduct himself.
That's who's
appropriately.
killing everybody, not a big blob of shit.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That would be nice.
And you know what? Here's the thing: you already have Geoffrey Combs like hired for the movie and whatever. Cheaper than whatever bullshit special effects you have to put together with computer animation. Right
I just
here.
want to be, like that's the thing is maybe I'm like I just sit in on every script for like big budget movies, and they're like, and then in the third act, it's just all these spirits combined together, and I'm just about big blob of shit.
Yep.
What's that? Oh, it's gonna look like a big blob of shit. So at the end of Green Lantern, you see the parallax finally appears, and it's this big, enormous, mellifluous cloud. Big blob of shit. It's gonna,
Yeah.
it's gonna look like a big blob of shit.
No, but in this movie, it's like a living Rorschach. You don't know
Yes.
really what it's
Big
supposed
blob
to
of shit.
All right,
Oh,
wait.
okay.
How about this one? All right, hang on. Sandman is about to take over Lower Manhattan. He's waving all around this big construction
Yeah.
site.
It's gonna look like a big blob of shit, though.
But I almost see what they were trying to do here. That's like, oh, it's otherworldly. It's you don't know what these spirits would look like, or the quote unquote evil that is
But-
the house.
right.
But I'm not Chris is about to have an aneurysm. I am not defending it necessarily. I don't like it, but I understand what they were doing. I would
Yes.
rather have the doctor wandering around.
I don't even know what the fuck it is.
No.
I don't even know
Is-
that.
It's all the people who died in the house, I
They've-
guess,
they've
that come
combined
together.
together.
Yeah.
And the big
But-
quag of shit.
that I can't believe I'm saying this, but The Haunting does that exact thing better though, because
You
you
have
know
to.
it's the dude who
Yeah.
ran the orphanage
Right.
and whatever,
Yes.
and then
And
he
the-
is consumed by all the baby ghosts.
and
A
the
big blob of
haunting-
shit.
And the haunting sets up the scenario. It takes its time.
Yeah.
You get like the sad sack character going there. It builds to
Well-
anything. This just all these people. I don't know fucking shit about them.
No, you don't know
Showing up-
anything.
I don't know why anyone's getting $1 million.
Well, I mean, what you got to thank God that the Haunting, I mean, that has the patience of the man who made Speed, Jan de Bont. You know, the man just knows how to really take a slow time there.
Well,
so-
that's the nonsense thing about why they're all there is the ghosts invited them because they're blood relatives of the 5 people that didn't die in the fire
Right.
back in 1931.
The only thing that has motivation in this movie is the house.
Yes,
Yeah.
the house is the most well-rounded character.
The
in this
house
film.
should be. We should just entirely. It should be all the house's point of view. Like, oh, good. Look who's coming
I
in.
was so great.
Right.
It's just you cut to the exterior and
Yeah.
it's just the house talking.
Right. And
Yeah.
you get 2 window lights on, and like one part looks like a smile at the
Yeah.
Yeah,
bottom.
exactly, dude. And it
Yeah.
kind of like the lights
Monster
flicker when
House.
he's talking.
Yeah, it looks like
Monster
the,
House
it looks like the monster house.
You're right. Oh, yeah,
Delightful.
That's
yes.
a fun little
No,
movie.
that is
the
a good
Monster
movie.
House,
And maybe
yeah.
the Monster House is the one that's orchestrating this. Oh yeah, fake cashier's checks. Like someone left an HP printer in this house, so now we're using it.
This thing's internet accessible. It can do
Yeah.
whatever the fuck it wants. The
Where you
first-
going, Frank? Someplace haunted?
And kids, you don't know who you're talking to online. You could be talking to a house.
That's true.
Don't tell anyone personal information. Don't send anyone a picture. It could be a house.
Ooh, how's your flooring?
Oh, your pipes clean or what?
Does the curtain match the drapes? I'm talking about your house, not you. Not you.
Call up an expensive roofer for me.
Ooh, nice garage hanging off your back.
Oh my god, I was catfished. It was a fucking apartment.
I sent all this money, and he just changed his windows with it.
The first thing is Allie Larter gets slimed here in a big bucket of goop.
Sure, yeah.
She
Pa-
thinks
which-
she sees
Taye
Taye
Diggs, yes.
wandering around, but it's not Taye Diggs. It's some
And this happens only once. Don't worry about it.
projection of Taye Diggs. It's
Just once.
Yeah.
It's a doppelganger from the house, and it jumps into the vat. She's trying to save him, and then he's like coming around the bend, like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Yeah, exactly.
That looks
is pretty
gross.
funny.
Why are you doing that?
There's a weird. This is kind of a weird. It's not a 1-to-1 from the original, but right, Chris. This is kind of like the acid pool,
Yeah, yeah.
a little bit. There's a pool
They put
of
a
acid.
fish in, and it
Yeah.
turns into it's a rat. I'm sorry, a rat gets turned into a bone.
Acid sounds scarier already
It is.
than goop vat.
Well, yeah.
Well, she wipes it off. She's like, "Oh, that was disgusting."
Because of course it's the gross thing, right?
Yes.
It's not scary we want so much as
Yeah.
we want to gross them out. We
Right.
want to
Yeah.
freak you out. That's why we have the nurses and the fucking butterball
And
fucking guy too.
While she's wandering around trying to find Taye Diggs, we do get this exposition of she's not, and it's funny
Yeah.
her telling her story to no one, so
Yes.
no one really knows that she's not Jennifer Jensen or whatever it
Yes.
is. That she's actually
Well,
Sarah.
the house
the
knows,
assistant-
Eric.
the house
Because
knows.
Taye Diggs, they kind of get into it here because she's like, oh, give me a boost up. I'm gonna stick my arm in this fucking electrical box and try to like rewire some stuff or whatever. And he's like, okay, no executive I know knows how to do like electrical work. Like who the fuck are you
Yeah.
actually? And she's like, yeah, I used to basically work for this woman. And I guess in the deleted scene, she gets fired
By David
either from
Mazo,
the
yeah.
office
Yeah.
or a production or whatever, and she steals the invitation off the desk. So like that's her thing. Yeah, I'm actually Sarah, whatever the fuck, and I'm poor and I need this $1 million.
Sure.
And yada yada yada. The funniest part about this, because we are just like cheaply reusing sets left and right, they come up from the basement like, yeah, so she fell in this blood toilet and I had to save her, and boy, what a fucking garbage experience that was. They cut to Famke Janssen being like, oh, well, I guess we better find our washed up celebrity. And Bridgette
Why?
Wilson-Sampras,
Back here, why?
great question, but also no one cares. She's going down the same staircase
Yes.
they just went up, and I was like,
We
didn't
just
you
saw-
see him? Like,
we
what the
just saw
fuck?
it.
Yeah,
It's so stupid.
it's a frustrating movie.
It
and
is
like
incredibly
again, like
frustrating.
she's obnoxious. Bridget Malone.
Sonia Blade.
Her
There
character
you go.
is obnoxious.
Miss Veronica Vaughn.
She
Also
is
a better name.
There you
she's the first person to die.
Yeah.
Let's get a kill here. Let's get a real like
A real
we
deal
see,
or-
like, a
Oh
real
no!
cre-
Wait, where'd she go? Oh, maybe the house ate her. I don't
basically-
know where she. No,
we
maybe the
just-
house ate her.
Something grabs her, which we don't see, and then
Yes.
she gets like dragged
She
off
does.
the
We
screen.
do
Big
see
screen.
an Aphex
Yes.
Twin video grab her
Oh,
for
right.
a second. There's a Monstar with a weird face
Because
that yells
it's a
at
cool,
her.
Yeah.
it's actually kind of a cool part of the movie. She's got her weird
Oh,
late
right,
90s
yes.
video camera,
Yeah.
and she goes into the room that we
Yeah.
saw from the beginning of the movie, and she's seeing through the viewfinder of the camera the surgery that's happening.
Yes.
And she puts the camera down and no one's there. She puts it back up, and
It's a
I
cool,
do
cool
think,
part.
yeah, I think this is an effective choice. They all turn and look at her.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
I wanted to happen though was because it would give off the vibe of the dude getting sucked off in The Shining. If also the dude on the operating table like sat up and was like, "Would you excuse us? I'm trying to be cut open while alive.
I'm being murdered. Thank you very
Give us
much.
some privacy for my murder."
Ew.
But like, so she's distracted and creeped
Yes.
out by that, and the Aphex Twin video gets her. And then they find the camera when they go down and watch it, and it's like her arm, like it's a bloody arm. You don't even
Oh,
see
that's
the
right.
actress. It's just an arm.
Yeah.
They're screaming, and then she gets dragged away.
And then you find like an hour later,
Yes.
you find the body chopped up
You-
in
Yes.
like a museum,
there's like
way.
a fake. There's like a hidden room in the house that has that body
But-
in the closet. But
Give me that kill.
Yes.
they see blood on the ground. They're like, let's follow this or whatever, and it goes up the wall and into the ceiling, and then it's like, I don't know, maybe the house ate her.
That's what Chris Kattan is like. Yep, the house got her, and I was like, "Excuse me."
Yeah.
I
You
would
know.
be. I mean, at this point, I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, he's probably right. Let's go downstairs and drink and not go near a place where the house might be able to eat us.
It seems like the attic and basement seem really bad. What
Yes.
about any of the other floors in between?
Oh,
Yep,
those
totally.
are actually nice. Yeah.
I mean, you've shown us the exterior of this building, right? It is clearly at least,
10,
let's be
12 stories?
conservative, at least like 10, 15 stories tall, right?
Yeah.
Plenty of. It's like if you had The Shining and they just fucking stayed in the living room or the apartment the whole movie.
Yeah. Question back. If we like find things in extra rooms, do we get extra money and points? No, you don't. Oh, okay. Where's the bar again?
I mean, mentioning The Shining is great because that's an example of utilizing a space and it feels massive.
Yes.
It feels huge. You get that unsettling stuff in there.
Yeah.
There's nothing to it.
You have room for erotic nightmares from a master.
Well, here's the thing: you've got like you've got HH for HH. These haunted houses are fucking each other now. You know what I mean? Like, because it's you got on the West Coast. Well, I'm out in Denver.
I'm,
Oh, not too far of a drive. We could meet somewhere.
I'm getting over a breakup. I have a hard time talking about her. Her name is Amity. And she was wonderful. I don't want to say
She
anything.
had that ramshackle ass.
I mean, this could work. You ever see like one of those wide load trucks transporting a whole house?
Yes, exactly.
I've seen it. It
Yeah.
happens. These houses are on the move.
They called my Amity a whore. Okay? And you know what? She's a sweet lady.
This is the sweetest house I ever talked to.
Beautiful.
You got beautiful shutters, baby. I was like staring into them.
That Brolin son of a bitch. He just didn't know what he got.
For a while, I was trying to get a date with the house that played Doc Brown's mansion in a couple of those Back to the Future movies. She's a fucking snooty girl, though. Wouldn't call me back.
Elitist!
And there's definitely people that want to have sex or want to be in love with haunted houses.
Absolutely.
There's your famous Steve's favorite documentary, I Married the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Sure.
Which I guess she's now fucking a fence.
She's
She's a
she
fence
is-
fucker.
She
She's a
left.
fence.
She left the Eiffel Tower.
No, I think she's polyamorous. I think she can fuck
Oh,
this Eiffel Tower. she can fuck
open
a fence.
relationship
Yes,
with
Very
exactly.
progressive.
Very
Yeah.
progressive.
Well, that's the best thing about, being in love with the Eiffel Tower, right? Is if you cheat on it, there's no way it knows.
My favorite
Yeah.
part of that whole fucking documentary is she is talking to this woman at the Berlin Wall Museum in Germany, and she's like, "The Berlin Wall was just so beautiful." No, it was a period of impression and terrible. And it's like,
true.
no, but the spirit is so sexy. She's like, what? No, it is
Nine-
terrible things happen
People
here.
die
Yeah,
trying to
it's-
get crossing that. thing.
999. Go back to America, bitter. Bitter. Go back to America.
So fucking sexy, though. Oh, that sexy wall.
Oh my God, the Golden Gate Bridge.
And those Germans, they're testy with their history. You
Oh,
can't
they
do
are,
that.
yeah.
When I was in Berlin, I went to a World War II bunker, and they're like, "Okay, why do you want to see this? Are you one of these people that want to get off down?"
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
What-
They're
so
very
what, did
serious
you,
about
did
that
you
shit.
tell them the truth?
I told them the truth. I wanted to masturbate. No. I mentioned that. I minored.
No, that's the
I
other
minored
bunker.
in history in college, and it was enough to get me a pass.
Oh, there you go.
There
And you
you
weren't
go.
even lying. That's a true
It
thing.
was a true thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like she's gone. I think at this point, like there's a lot of sniping between Geoffrey Rush and
Yeah,
like,
this is-
this is what Famke Jen's like. I'm going to sleep or whatever.
She
It's-
fires a gun.
That's right.
And it's like, well, now I'm going to bed or like whatever the fuck. This is where Geoffrey Rush then discovers control room guy with his face carved out like a watermelon.
that would
Okay.
disturb me for the rest of the movie.
That's the
Sure.
most disturbing kill of the entire film.
It's
and,
brutal.
and it's by like the one character I was like, What's that? Oh, that guy.
It's
okay.
it's so like grotesque in
Yeah.
the way that it is, but like if it was funny, it would be a Tim Burton joke. It would be like a
Sure.
Beetlejuice thing.
Yes.
It's like an unfunny,
But
super grotesque Beetlejuice
it's
joke.
still an off-screen kill.
It is.
Yeah.
It absolutely is. But if I'm Geoffrey Rush, I'm like, well, it's time to get the fuck out of here. They carved his face out. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
And the problem is, like, if you're not, why you're not seeing all this stuff is because the bullshit thing, right? Of we can't see what's actually happening to them because we want to keep up the mystery of who's actually doing it.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
No,
Tell
sure.
me it's ghosts from the
And-
jump,
yes.
and let me see that happen.
And like the tech was supposed to be setting up these scares, and Geoffrey Rush was supposed to be set. This
Yes.
proves that it's real. This should change the dynamic.
exactly. But
Yeah.
it doesn't. He still acts the same way, and he's still
And he even puts
kind of
on
evil, but not evil.
yeah, and he even puts on the fake blood vest later to
Yes.
do a fake kill.
Yep.
What are we doing?
What on
Yeah,
earth
agreed.
are we doing?
I love the fact, yeah, you saw a dude's face legitimately carved off of the body,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Like you're gonna
Scoop
fill
down
it
all
with,
the ice cream.
yeah,
Yeah,
like you're gonna
that's-
fill it with fun punch or something.
I think that's why they didn't show it, because they don't know how that happened.
yeah.
They don't
but-
know how that happened. The house did it.
Regardless of how it happens, though, like you saw it, you saw that shit,
Yeah.
and then you're like, well, now I better put on this fucking vest with squibs or whatever. The
Sure.
game continues. The show must
No,
go
it
on.
does not. Your friend is fucking carved into nothing.
Well, you know the house. It's a mortgage payment. It costs
Well,
an arm and a leg.
Yes, but me and my wife must continue this production of the War of the Roses while you guys kill each other.
So he admits around this. He sees Vannacutt on the camera right here.
Yeah.
We get into that a little bit, and then there's a little bit of a montage because, hey, why not? Like, of course this couldn't be 75 minutes. We
No.
got to fill it with nothing. So there's a bit of like we're walking through, everyone's
Yes.
sort of discovering the house or whatever, and then you just hear screaming, and it's like, oh, Famke Janssen's not in her bed anymore. They run down to the basement, and she is on the fucking electroshock table getting rocked by this thing.
No.
It was-
Yeah.
and to Eric's point, though, I didn't know who it was. I thought it was Bridgette Sampson for
Me too.
Wilson for a second because I was like, oh, who is that? Which tall statuesque blonde or
Well,
that
what
lady is
sharp
this?
feature is being tortured right
Yes.
now?
That got really tough for me at the end when mostly everyone is ghosts
Yeah.
and you're seeing these like digitally
Uh-huh.
animated faces. And I
Yeah.
was like, is that Famke Janssen or is that Bridgette Wilson? Like, which
Yes.
one? I
Mhm.
can't.
And why
fucking
are
tell.
there breasts in this blob? I guess those the nurses from the back in the day. Anyway,
There's a bunch of them.
What was the trivia on that? How they made the figure? Was
they
they
like
naked ladies?
filmed some naked ladies, which you do,
Yeah.
and then I guess they put them together in this whole
like so much of a
Blob.
mosaic that they just made it?
No,
look
it's
like
for a
person?
horror movie. Keep going.
No, yeah, that's me. That's me and my that's all of my friends from college. We went to San Jose for that weekend right there, and that's us back there.
I guess it's sort of like in the Devil's Advocate when the painting comes to life.
Yeah,
and
sure,
There's
yeah,
a bunch
yeah.
of like naked.
Wow, better
broads
movie, yeah.
on-
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, God,
my God,
leaps and bounds.
I'd kill to watch
This
that right
movie
now.
needed a fucking hog beast in it. Don't
Oh,
worry.
Oh, yeah.
definitely,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
That'd be
Who's
some-
going to eat 1,000 pancakes?
That'd be more interesting if Geoffrey Rush was the owner of the house and he's feeding them criminals or something.
Yeah, anything.
So she's dead, and he's like upset for a moment. He's like, someone killed my wife, and
They get into it. It's a big fight. This is where Taye Diggs beats the shit out of him.
yes, and they put him in the scary room.
The saturation chamber.
Oh, boy.
Right. And then Peter Gallagher is going to be watching over him. No, you go on ahead. I'm just going to stand here for no reason. And he starts, oh, wait. Oh, you want the door up? Well, is this better? She starts turning on the contraptions
Yes.
that would make you go crazy.
Fidgeting, yeah, like this is a problem. You can't be a fidgeter in this situation. Got to keep your hands
Yeah.
to yourself,
And-
and otherwise you're going to turn yourself into a film strip.
And this part is pretty cool. The zoetrope,
it's like a
Jeffrey Combs
flip
kind of a thing.
book
Yes.
type of thing.
Yeah, and he looks at rotoscope rather. That's the
Right.
word I'm looking for. He looks at him, and it's like creepy. And then again, we go into this room, this world where all these ghosts are inhabited, and like they're like drowning. It's like they're trying to make him one of them, and I'm like, oh, that's a cool idea.
Sure, yeah.
You know what I mean? They're drowning him. They're gonna make him into a Cenobite
Just
kind of thing too.
Lean into one idea.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Something.
Yep.
Give me something to latch onto. Instead, now we got Peter Gallagher leaves
Uh-huh.
to go check Famke here, and I thought this was going to be a very cool necrophilia scene.
It seemed
Oh,
like
yeah.
I mean he's doing
Well,
it for a minute.
It's coming
It
there.
is before
nice.
he resurrects her with the fucking medicine, dude. So
Right.
it's like Speaking of no one's looking,
Uh-huh.
So he kisses her or whatever, and then
He's like, oh, so much more pliable this way.
It was on the bucket list.
His
think
left
he-
eyebrow was like, do it, Peter, get her. And his right eyebrow was like, this is wrong. She can't defend herself.
he gives her,
Fuck her brains out.
I believe he gives her a crowd patch like she's a baseball player. Good job out there today. And then he injects her. She comes back, so it was all a ruse. This was all
Yes.
set up.
she's like, "What do you think you're doing, Mister? Your little necrophilia fucking fetish, yeah."
Well, my left eyebrow was giving me some bad ideas.
I'm proud of you, Peter.
Right, the left eyebrow has little horns, and the right eyebrow has a halo.
Exactly. Meanwhile, Taye Diggs and this is when Taye Diggs and
Allie Larter.
Larter they go in the Resident Evil room where all the documents are. And
Check the bookshelf for the next clue.
Exactly.
Move the statue.
They get it. It's like a little document with all the people's names. Wait, she's like, wait a second. These are the names of everyone here, and it's like,
It's a fucking photo, dude. Speaking of The Shining, it's like
Yeah.
the staff photo from
Yeah.
that year.
but also like it doesn't even. It makes no sense to have it. It's like, oh my god, the house invited everybody who's the descendant of the person from this photo. That didn't happen because maybe the house invited it. Nobody showed up. It's we find out Allie Larter is a fake fucking person. We find out later Taye Diggs is adopted. We find like there are no true, and we find out that even Peter Gallagher isn't anybody either. He just came. He's a sneaky guy.
Right?
that, like,
How is Peter
Mhm.
Gallagher on the list? Yeah,
he's,
you're right.
he's not on the list. He sneaks in because he's Famke Janssen's boyfriend. So literally, the house is like 0 for 5 in invitation.
It was
Right.
drunk.
It's-
Look,
it's-
it was late. The drunk house. It
Look,
happens.
the house, the house tried to call up the Shining Hotel on the phone.
Oh,
She
yeah.
wasn't picking up. He got wasted.
babe, I love you so. I want to be in your gold room so bad, babe.
Oh man, I fucked up that guest list so bad. I was so drunk. I was up last night trying to call Morocco.
Why won't you let me talk to our shed? Why won't you let? He's a beautiful young
Oh,
boy.
baby, I want to eat your box, the ice box in the house, in you.
They reveal that their whole plan is they want to get these folks so ginned up and scared
Yes.
and angry about the situation that one of them shoots Geoffrey Rush, and so they can be together
Yes.
and yada.
Right.
And
And then
She's like, oh, but oh no, where's Geoffrey Rush? And she's like, that won't do. We need another body, and she just murders Peter
Mm.
This
Gallagher.
makes
Right.
no fucking sense.
Because at least like when that happens, you're like, okay, I've got something to hold on to for 2 seconds. I'm like,
yeah.
they're those
Yeah.
two are not together.
Yep.
They're bad.
That's
They're
something.
baddies. That's cool. Oh no, now he's dead. Okay.
and like she's not really trying to get the money.
no, she's
Like if you're trying to get the money, yeah, start stabbing these people.
yes.
Well,
But
yeah,
I just don't understand the motivation for anyone
You
in
want-
this movie.
you want the money, but you started the contest.
Uh-huh.
No, she wants all the divorce money and like the whatever,
Yeah.
like the.
But then you're
the
just gonna
inheritance.
kill this guy that
Yeah.
could have helped you kill Geoffrey
It
Rush.
just
really
doesn't make
bad.
any fucking sense.
No, it doesn't.
I think Peter Gallagher was like, "Hey guys, I just found out my great aunt Hortense passed away,
Mhm.
and I have to attend the ceremony. You're gonna have to kill me."
I got this
earlier.
I got this little press to do to Jillian on her 37th birthday. If you could just get me out of here a little earlier, I'd really appreciate it.
You wouldn't believe it. That little whiz kid Steven Soderbergh has another movie for me. You wouldn't believe it, but he did it again.
I need to be on 3 to 4 different Law and Orders. If you could just get me out of this one, kill me real quick.
Where did he pop up on? He was on SVU for a while. He was like the chief of police or something.
Wasn't he all over like the OC?
He was.
Yeah,
He was the OC.
dad or a dad on the OC.
Yeah.
SVU, he was like the dad of one of the dead-faced later ADA guys.
Yes, but he was also like a
But, yeah,
cop
yes,
up
he
in
was,
the
yes, he
department
was.
of some kind because he
Oh.
was always like, "Oh, Olivia, my son deserves special treat."
Yes.
He's always a welcome presence.
Of course, he's
Yeah.
great. I mean, that's why I'm so pissed that they kill him for nothing in this movie.
So he's handsome and he's got he can actually follow through, unlike Taye Diggs.
Yeah,
He's got talent.
talent.
Yes.
Swat.
I've always found Taye Diggs completely
I just,
charming.
he
and
took the
charming
shot.
stuff.
He took the shot.
I know it. No, I'm not saying it to you. I was
Yeah.
I was literally looking at Noah.
I was saying, well, how great he was in Way of the Gun.
Again, I remember him in Go, and everything else, I'm just like, oh, he's in stuff.
You think he would have a bigger career than he did. Like, if you go through his filmography, it's less than you think.
I mean, I know, Andrew, it's the unspoken thing, but The Best Man was kind of a franchise.
It was a
and,
huge
like,
franchise.
Yeah, he's got 4 movies.
No, I'm not
and,
saying it's an unspoken thing. I was saying that people who like those movies don't care that you don't like them.
Oh, they might. Again, you don't know. But the
Best
first one,
Man, Best Man Holiday,
Yes.
and there's a third one.
Best Man Wedding.
They finally get to
Yeah,
the now.
I mean, the first one's fine. I remember
Yeah.
seeing that and thinking that was fine. But like
Yeah.
these other ones are just like it's them like singing like karaoke and stuff.
It's just
Oh,
basically like they're all hangout.
Sounds
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
But they
Sounds
are-
delightful.
But they are very successful.
Yes.
though.
Sure.
You know, so
That
as
is
far-
where he made
so
his
we're,
money.
We're sitting here being like, what is he and what was his big? Like those movies were huge.
Yeah,
Right.
those were where I think he got his money.
They go to the fucking back to the chamber at some point, and they're like, oh, let's get Geoffrey Rush out of there. Meanwhile, we've already seen a door. A mysterious figure opens the door and gets him out or whatever, and then they open the door, and it's Peter Gallagher's fucking decapitated head, and then the body falls out. Like,
Okay.
all right,
Okay.
so Famke.
I'm shooting this pilot for Fox. You could use my head if you need it. I gotta get out of here. I got the car. Yeah, I'm talking.
But you don't know here, like, if was this also Famke or was this the ghost? Because
No, I think it's Famke trying to frame Geoffrey Rush for Peter Gallagher's murder.
I need set that goddamn up.
But
Give me a parlor scene.
But here's the thing, though. If that's true, Steve, if what
Sure.
you're saying
Yeah.
is what you're supposed to read the movie as, then this character, who we know kind of nothing about except she's just like married to a rich guy and is
Yes.
kind of nasty to people, is willing,
Oh yeah.
after killing a dude, to mutilate the body and cut the fucking head
Exactly.
off and prop it up like that. Like, how crazy are these people?
She needs to be explored as a total lunatic. Like,
'Cause
oh,
that's
I've been
Mrs.
killing-
Voorhees shit.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so everyone's like, "Oh my god!" Now is this the part where Geoffrey Rush gets shot by Ali Larter? Basically,
Yeah.
It's popped for
yeah.
times.
Basically, she's like, he's walking towards her, totally covered in blood, like basically holding Peter Gallagher's head. He's like, "But I just want to talk to you."
And he's like, oh, help me. I know, please help me. Oh, and she fucking shoots the shit out of this dude. Not too
But
shabby.
it comes to find out it was Blanks, and he had like a squib vest on for
Yes.
his classic prank.
Before we have 3 minutes of Famke Janssen just milking it. This
Oh
night.
yeah, she's
I'm so happy you're dead, you piece of shit. Oh, did you get that one? Let me say again. I'm so happy that you're dead, you piece of shit.
From the moment I set eyes on you, I've always loved your money.
Uh-huh. It's fun. It's kind of fun in a way. We get him talking to her corpse, which is not a corpse, and
Yes.
her talking to his corpse, which is not a corpse.
Yep.
You know, I mean, if they explored this marriage more, would be more effective. But at least we have scenes here of sort of emotion.
Yeah.
It's something, right? Because he wakes up, I'm Stephen fucking Price. And now it turns out, he's known this whole time about her and Blackburn. He's hired people to follow her and
sure.
this, that, and the other thing. And I was like, okay, cool. This is like the love triangle stuff from the first movie,
Mm.
but the other dudes already did.
You killed him for no
fine.
reason.
Yeah.
Well, look, I wanted a body and you gave me one. Thank you for that, at least.
Sure.
There was that and Sonya Blade. They're both cut up.
You
That's
gotta
nice.
make her like more. She should be the one that's really obsessed with the house. That's why she's watching Peter Graves and
Yes,
stuff.
she's-
She wants to add to the legacy.
She's
of
read
the
about
house.
it.
because
Yeah.
it is her idea. So like,
Right.
let that go a
She
little
should
bit
be
more.
like Gabriel in Mission Impossible.
What the
Mhm.
fuck?
The recent
Dead
one.
Reckoning.
Dead
part one.
Reckoning,
Yeah.
like the representative of the house. She has a connection to
Right.
the house.
Ooh, yes.
Right,
Like that
right.
would actually
Because
give
that
you
guy
something.
was the ambassador for the algorithm
Yes.
enemy, and she would be the ambassador for the house.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. No,
I like
I
it.
like that
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
Hey, you know what? Good idea.
It's a
Good
connection of
idea.
anything, literally anything.
I love Geoffrey Rush going, "Happy birthday, baby," and pushing her through the wall.
Yes.
So like Chekhov's hole in the wall, right?
Yes.
Like when they're doing the first basement tour in Kattan, Ali Larter is like, "Oh, what's there? It looks like someone tried to cover something up," and he's like, "Yeah, it's terrible. I'm not going to tell you anything about it." And I was like, "Well, we'll be revisiting
good.
that later, will we
Uh,
not?"
mm.
So he pushes her through that, and then this is where I guess you got pushed into the ghost room, and
Yeah,
now the
this was-
Woke it up.
This is where the house lives. in
Yes.
this one room.
it's his caretaker's apartment or whatever, because this is like this black shadow is like slithering across the floor.
I
and
want
he's like,
the- I want
"Baby,
this-
stand up."
I want this Black Shadow to have like a hat on and a robe and reading a book. Like, what the devil is that?
Excuse me.
Roughly puts it down, takes it. Well, then I'm gonna be a big blob of shit.
Well, that's it. You're gonna get melted, young lady.
And so all the like she stands up or whatever, and then all these spirits come out the wall and grab her and pull her into it.
But also half melt her.
The
like
face
her starts
starts
melting.
melting
and I feel
And she comes
this is-
into a statue, sort of, or something.
Yeah.
Like,
This is lame. You know, just do the fucking
Make a choice. God damn it.
Do the Last Crusade. Make her
Yes,
age
melt or
instantly
something
or
like
something.
that.
Absolutely fine.
Because it just has this a completely undeveloped thought of like the way that the house kills you is it absorbs you into it, but
Mhm.
what?
It kills you in post production.
oh, I just realized who the house is.
Oh.
Noob Saibot.
Oh,
Oh,
sure.
of course.
He wins a
The
lot.
big
Yeah,
Black
you
Shadow
wanted
guy.
Sonya
Yeah.
Blade
Right.
all those times.
Smoke. Noob Saibot.
While this
Oh,
all,
it's just like
Yeah.
a Scooby Doo. They pull off the roof of the house. It was Noob Saibot all along.
That's you know what, dude. Like you got Carl Urban. I guess he's playing Johnny Cage in this new Mortal Kombat movie.
Please.
Who is playing Noob Saibot? Get me Noob Saibot in that
Totally.
movie.
We need Noob
I
Saibot.
Don't
think
say that.
Paul Walter Hauser as Noob Saibot.
Go, because Chris Pratt's going to voice him. So watch out with that shit.
Yeah, look at that. That guy casts a big shadow.
He does.
he's too busy making this Chris Farley movie no one
No,
wants to see.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
god.
Did you see the fucking video of so like Carvey and Spade have that podcast and Carvey like brought it up. I saw the video on YouTube and he's like, so what do you think about this? David Spade, the dude who still feels the knife in his heart every day, waking up thinking about his best
The
friend
wrong
being
kid
dead.
died. Yeah.
Well, certainly that, but he's just like Spade tries to play like he doesn't want to be an asshole because it's like it's
Sure.
gonna be a big movie. He's like, yeah, I don't know. I haven't really thought too much about it. And inside you can just see him being like,
Yes.
fuck this, fuck this, fuck
Well,
this.
because
fuck
you also
this.
know that someone's gonna play him.
Well, that's the other
Yeah.
thing. Fuck this, fuck this, fuck this. Who's
Ooh.
playing me? Fuck this, fuck this,
Yes.
fuck this.
That's exciting.
yeah.
Well,
oh.
I mean, it's probably.
Noob Saibot could play him.
I mean, it might get Paul Walter Hauser his Oscar. Like, that's all I could think of.
Or is it just going to be a feature-length film of Chris Farley kid from high school?
Yeah.
You know
It's
what I
gonna,
mean?
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what? It's gonna suck. You'll
not
have,
gonna be
you'll have
good.
like Mikey Day playing Norm Macdonald.
Uh-huh.
or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Well, that's.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna get a bunch of these. It wasn't the
SNL
Jason
75.
Reitman's thing. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
What's-
I'm not happy
oh,
about this.
right.
Reitman's
yes.
new movie SNL 75.
No,
About
thank
I
you.
think it's like the first night they went on the air. Is that what it's about? I
Yeah,
think?
sounds right.
It's-
It's
it's
supposed to be in the
basically-
show. It's supposed to. It's essentially like that episode of Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip when it's just the show, when they're
Right.
just going to backstage and all that.
No, it's
shit.
gonna be like Late Night with the Devil, and Lorne Michaels is gonna talk to the devil. Yes, the tall trees where we met, of course, because that guy sold his soul.
Oh,
Right?
he was in
absolutely.
Bohemian Grove for
Oh,
sure.
Oh,
definitely.
and here's Jane Curtin to vomit blackness onto the.
Dan Aykroyd's dressed as a huge owl.
yeah,
So
whatever.
you know she's dead, and then we find Melissa's body.
It's like the Tasmanian devil tearing through the house at this point.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
that's the rest.
absolutely.
That's the rest of this movie, and like
It's like a little tornado
Yeah,
coming for you.
Geoffrey Rush is running away from it, and everyone else, and Kattan, Ali Larter, and Taye Diggs are still alive, so they're running up and down the hallway.
It's Geoffrey Rush at some point has the thought, oh well, if there's no control room in the basement or whatever, maybe the attic, and like
Yes.
he runs up.
Hmm.
Wouldn't you know it? There's all the gears that we saw at the beginning of the movie, so he's like fucking around there trying
How
to
does
figure it out.
Kattan get it? Kattan gets it.
Oh my god, he gets it towards the very end when the window. Well, no,
The
wait.
door.
The door, yes, and the blob is there because Geoffrey Rush is coming. He's being chased by the blob.
Yes.
He runs like Chris Kattan opens the door. He runs in and just like Kattan gets eaten by the blob.
Yeah. Which again, like, okay, cool. That's just nothing.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a little anticlimactic.
But you know what? It was sad that he died, so he gets the special Casper
It's
ghost.
to
But
be
you
a
don't.
hero.
He just disappears into the blob. It's not
Like everybody
It's
else.
not a kill.
Nobody
it's not
cares.
a kill. No, it's
He just
nothing.
left the movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
The weird visual here to like really hammer home that the house is alive or whatever. After Kattan gets pulled through the door, the hallway turns
Oh,
into
yeah.
sharp teeth.
Yes,
Dude,
More, more of this. More of this.
but this effect is so bad, dude. It
Yes,
makes
it
the
is.
Langoliers look like Avatar.
But
This-
at least it's not a blob of shit. A big
True.
mouth. I remember that from Evil Dead 2.
Mouth
be
house.
nice.
Yeah.
Mouth house, dude.
Mouth
Yeah.
house.
Hey baby, I got a big mouth. Why do you bleed your elevators into my big mouth?
Oh, you're into that, are you?
Oh yeah.
It's very funny when I believe it's Ali Larter sees the ghost of the Melissa Marr character, and the ghost just goes, "Sarah, you have to stay for my show." And I was like, "We don't know that you're obsessed with that stuff."
Yes, and,
Sorry.
And also, I don't know. I didn't know you in life, and I'm certainly not going to befriend you as a ghost.
Yeah, I didn't want to come to your improv show in person, and I didn't want to come to your ghost improv show either. But yeah, they all get up there. This thing's also looking like a Rorschach test as it follows them. Really bad design.
Oh,
here.
yeah, psychology.
Yeah, don't you just everybody stop and think for a second. Huh?
So now we're in the attic, and all three of us, Geoffrey Rush, Taye Diggs, and Ali Larter in the attic. They get the window open, and Ali Larter jumps out, and she's on a ledge.
Right.
She's like, "Oh gosh," and that's right. She's about to do that. But Geoffrey Rush, who's been an evil son of a bitch the entire movie, sacrifices his life and soul for Ali Larter for some reason.
Yeah.
Weren't you just betting if these people would live or die?
It doesn't matter to him. He hates everybody. He hates life. Like, this character does not, A, need a redemption arc, or B, it makes any sense to do it have a redemption arc.
No, it actually makes it worse. Like, sometimes, like, when you say that, right, it's like, well, the protagonist didn't go through any change, it's badly written. No, not in this case.
Yes.
You're shoehorning in a total change of this person,
right,
with nothing other than, like, well, I've had a pretty rough night.
Well, she's the good guy, and I used to be the bad guy. I'll help the good guy. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm sorry, it's not final pervert, it's final girl. If you gotta, trade it off here.
Final couple here instead.
Well, it's Night of the Living Dead.
Oh yeah, okay, good point.
Oh,
but so yeah, like,
but they die, of course.
She's on a platform, and then the thing shuts, and like now it's just Taye Diggs by himself, and then he yells out like, "I don't have anything to do with this. I'm adopted," and I'm like, really,
and that dude? Yep.
Well, the emotion that he puts into that, of course, summons the ghost of Chris Kattan.
I'm sorry, but like when I got that photo and they were like, "Oh, everyone here is related to this guy Baker's like your grandma," I would have been saying I'm adopted the entire.
I'm adopted.
Walking around the entire house, throwing out that adoption story.
House, just listen to me. I wasn't close with him. I didn't even know who he was. Okay, and
he was never there.
I ate some dinners at his house. How about that? That's the extent of our relationship.
It was like a Saturday thing only.
And the food was bad, and I told them he hated me more than you.
2-story home, 1 toilet. He deserves everything he got.
I was adopted when I was 17. I moved out literally 4 months later.
I have my emancipation papers right here. Hold on.
I will send you their house. You can mess with that house.
What are we talking here? Split level or what?
Oh, it's about to be.
Is she single?
So whatever. Yes, the announcement that he is adopted brings to the front cherub ghost Chris Kattan, and he uses his ghost power to pull the fucking window back open. Taye Diggs gets out, door closes. They're literally on this ledge looking out over the ocean. They have the cashier's checks. They all have a laugh about that. And then Ali Larter, the last line of the movie, just goes, "Now, wait a minute. Well, how are we going to get down?" Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Credits.
And then David Bowie Trent Reznor, it's fifth lesson.
Dude, I fucking wish. It wasn't that, was it?
No, it wasn't. It's just the seven credits.
Fucking wish.
Yeah, I wish.
Would have been way better.
Now, some people weren't so disgusted with this movie they turned it off immediately. There is a stinger.
There is a stinger
It's so
scene.
stupid.
It's at the very end of the credits. It's only like 5 seconds, 6 seconds.
Zero
long.
dialogue.
So we see the footage of Dr. Vannacutt being, Geoffrey Combs being ripped apart by the the patients in the riot, and now it's Geoffrey Rush being ripped apart.
And Famke
It's like
Janssen.
it was like
sitting on an operating table.
it's you were always here kind of.
Got it. And now they're always going to be tortured for all time for being baddies.
Yep.
And if that's the case, then why would you sacrifice yourself for Ali Larter?
Hey, good question.
And it was never answered. But that is the end of this movie. Man, what a slog. For 93 minutes, what a slog. We'll go around here. Final thoughts. Eric, sister.
Yes, I hate it more even now that we talked about it. My God, holy crow. Give me anything. You got to give me something to latch onto. I know you're doing an ensemble, but you got to lean into some character and give me motivation for these people. Because this movie, as it is, does not make sense.
No.
It's my review.
Chris Cabin.
Yeah, I mean, it's a horrible movie. You definitely shouldn't watch the original. It's on Amazon Prime,
Hell yeah.
colored or black and white. You can choose as you wish.
Yeah, you got a black and white that man.
I just I needed it to choose, and I needed to choose any path.
Yeah.
Like there was a chance you could have even made this about like the house itself.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but there's no like following it through it. We're just cutting around into the like new entranceways, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
There's no pathway to literally the thing I think to put the most effort in is finding like the exterior for this place. That is kind of cool. It looks cool from the
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
Everything else fucking sucks.
Steven.
So it's the end of our movie, White Noise, you understand, and all the ghosts kind of form this big. It's a big blob of shit. That's gonna look. It's going to look. I'm sorry.
Yes.
That is what I'm hired here for. I make $200,000 a year. It's gonna be a big blob of shit.
It's like the guys from Modern Romance. No, it's gonna look like it's gonna sound like a big pile of shit.
No, I agree with everybody. It's there's nothing here. I mean, like Geoffrey Rush is trying to have fun. I do think this is the heyday of Famke Janssen. I was liking stuff.
Yeah.
She's apparently like in
Yeah.
that new Boy Kills the World movie.
She
Boy-
is.
Boy
She
Kills
is
World.
indeed, Steven.
Is it-
Oh my God.
Is it awful?
It's the worst thing you fucking. It is. I'll say this.
Oh, here we go.
Well, what's his name? It's the worst thing that H. John Benjamin has ever been
Oh, no.
involved with.
Interesting. Yeah,
And
because she does.
wait to see what they do
Because
with him.
it's Bill Skarsgård as a mute character,
Yes.
but
He
H.
has an internal monologue
From
that's
him.
H. John Benjamin.
Oh,
that
that's so
sucks.
stupid.
That sucks so hard.
Yeah.
It's so fucking bad.
Bad idea.
You see, I saw the trailer for that movie in the theaters at Regal, but I never saw the Fall Guys trailer.
Amazing.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Ali Larter, Taye Diggs, and Bridgette Sampson, whatever the hell her name is.
Bridgette Wilson-Sampras.
Sonya
Veronica
Blade.
Vaughn.
The woman is battling cancer right now. Get her name right.
All right, fair enough.
Piece of Ace.
So there you go.
No, yeah, this is dog shit. It's
Yeah.
absolute dog shit.
Stinky.
You know, it wasn't the second time I've seen this. I will admit to I've seen this movie a few times. But terrible stuff. I will say though, just because I'm a fucking pain pig, I'm a glutton for cinematic punishment.
Sure.
I'm gonna watch that direct-to-DVD sequel made 8 years after this piece of
Report
shit.
back to me.
Yes.
I want to hear.
Oh,
about
I definitely will. Just like I reported back on the second arrival. Don't worry, I got you, baby. But that is going to do it for this episode of We Hate Movies. As always, if you want more of our fun shows here, check out the Patreon, patreon.com/We Hate Movies. You got a whole family of shows over there, including this month on We Love Movies. We have an episode all about Mad Max 2: The Road Warrior. Fantastic movie,
Ooh,
fantastic episode.
Yes, really fun conversation.
Animation Damnation.
On the Return to the Planet of the Apes.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Which is it's not a great 70s cartoon.
I didn't remember we did that.
That's right, we
So-
did do that.
I did. You know why? I will say this now because it's not on the episode of it. But since recording that, I've watched every single episode of,
Of course.
it.
Amazing.
All
Yeah.
13
Good
Little
for
Apes
you.
cartoons, dudes. Absolutely. And you know
Lore
what?
King.
Pretty fun.
Nice.
I
yeah.
smoke a lot of weed.
So if you want to follow along at home, we are watching the first episode
Correct.
of that.
Yes.
You could find it on YouTube, I believe.
We've got our Too Old for This Shit. It's a top tier commentary idea show that we're this time around we're doing the X-Men 97. That show is so good.
Hell
yes,
yeah.
we've been
So good.
we've been recapping every episode
Yes.
of that show on the top tier level.
Of course, Melrose 210, real banger this month. Just the creepiest fucking dudes getting down on both shows.
Gil Myers.
Yes.
And
yes.
that dude, this guy's name is Gil Myers. He looks like that and he doesn't get arrested.
Uh-huh.
Bullshit.
Yep. I mean, yep. So it's sexy criminal teachers month on Melrose
Happens
210.
every time.
It absolutely is. Yeah, we got the Nexus, which is our Star Trek show. We're talking TOS and TNG, as always. There,
Yes,
good
on the
stuff.
Bleep Glossary this month, we are covering Callista, and that's not
Ooh.
Callista Flockhart.
No.
It's you got. I don't even want to spoil it. Tune into the episode to hear about this long lost Jedi Callista. It's
Okay.
gonna turn your hair white.
Oh boy.
But as always, here next Tuesday, We Hate Movies continues. You can catch We Hate Movies on Patreon, also ad-free. So you want to be sure you got that. Now, next Tuesday, though, the show continues. Steve, what are we talking about?
I gotta check my glasses here. Is Garfield a tale of two kitties?
What?
Wait, four kitties?
Wait, what?
Dude, I'll tell you this, man. I'm sure it's a piece of shit. I haven't seen it yet, but boy, oh boy, 82 minutes. You better believe
nice.
it.
I have a good
Nice
time.
to see.
What a blessing. So until next week, when we talk about something that's barely a feature-length film, I've been Andrew Jupin.
Steven Zadak.
Eric Sisko.
Chris Cap.
Take it easy.